here's Lisa G. Lisa, come on in and give us a Howard 100 update.
Okay, well, I've got some interesting news stories to tell you about. You know, after yesterday's lengthy discussion about condoms on the show, Stern Show staffers revealed to me the types of condoms they prefer and if they carry them in their wallets. And in an interesting turn of events, Ronnie Munn revealed that he doesn't use condoms at all and always has unprotected sex.
Really?
Oh.
Always. He swears by it.
Scores, man!
Does he really?
So he's upset at me for running the story yesterday.
But he told you.
Right.
Why would he tell you if he's upset? He makes no sense.
Because he's dopey.
Well,
That's a douche move, man. That's just looking for fucking trouble. He never wears a condom.
that's what he told me.
Wow.
Wow.
But what is he doing? Just pulling out?
Why are you asking me?
Ron, what are you doing? You don't wear a rubber, dude?
Like roulette.
That's wrong, man.
What, does he want to have a kid?
I think he's too old to have a kid.
Oh, you think he's just shooting
It's not
blanks?
that. It's sexually transmitted diseases.
That's right.
Oh, nobody cares if Ronnie gets those.
But why is he on record as telling you that?
That's not my problem right now.
Well, where is he?
I don't think he's going to come in.
What, really?
No, but he can yell at me in the hallway, but he won't come in.
That's fucked up.
Oh, look at him.
What's going on with you? No rubber?
What do you mean?
You wear a rubber, don't you?
Look at him. Does he look like he wears a rubber?
I mean, what are you, nuts? You going to have a baby?
No.
So what do? You pull out?
Dude, I don't want to get into this now. I really didn't
Why'd you tell her
I
if
didn't
you
really
don't-
talk to her about it. And then she runs this idiotic story yesterday. And I'm in the car with my mother.
Really? When the story comes
Yeah,
on?
when I was listening to Bubba's show, and I'm taking my mother to dinner, and then this stupid story comes on with her that she's going to have a benefit for me.
But why do you
send rubbers to me?
But
And
why do you tell her you don't wear a rubber if you don't want it on the air?
God, I mean,
why would you be mad at her? Be mad at yourself.
Yeah,
Why do you
okay,
listen to Bubba with your mother in the car?
I mean, that's
Why not?
just weird.
There's the Dale.
There's the Dale, Ronnie's mother. Fabrizi fucked a cunt last night. Fucker.
You keep Bubba on with your mom in the car?
yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Your mom likes Bubba?
Your mom's a big Bubba fan.
Yeah, big Bubba fan.
So, and then when you bang these chicks, you don't use a rubber?
Wow.
Man.
That's a lot of
That's
You're hardcore, dude.
dangerous, Ronnie.
What are you, a porn star?
Yeah, I'm a porn star.
And answer Howard's question. Do you pull out?
Yeah, what are you doing? What are you up to?
Nothing.
You just come inside these broads?
Dude, come on. I don't want to get into this right now.
Well, when do you want to get into
I don't want to
it?
get
John
into.
Then.
I don't
Let me
want to
get out
get
my
into. I don't
planner.
want to get into this at all. Okay.
Well, why'd
All
you
right.
tell Lisa G this
Yeah, but
then? You always put your foot in your mouth. I wouldn't tell Lisa G anything.
Yeah, I
didn't
know.
want on the air.
I've learned that.
What are you doing out there? You think Lisa's just talking to you for her health, like she's just hanging with you?
Lisa's no one's friend.
Yeah, I noticed that.
No, but I mean, seriously, if you're talking to Howard 100 News.
Yeah, but I didn't really think she was going to do a stupid story on this.
But Lisa had a microphone there, didn't she?
Yeah, but she asked me if I used them. I said no, and that was it.
Right.
And
So
then
there
she
you go.
She concocted up this
But
whole
if
thing
somebody has a
afterwards.
microphone in front of your face and asks you if you wear a condom, why wouldn't you say no comment? Why do you say no?
Or that's personal.
Yeah,
It's funny because I was having a discussion with a female friend of mine last night, and she said men 40 and up don't pull out a condom when they're
Wow.
having sex.
I do. And I'm 40 and up.
But you're not out there playing around either.
Dude, listen to me.
I don't.
You know what I think you're trying to be all Chuck Zito and stuff.
No, I'm
like
not.
Chuck's always talking about how he don't wear any
No,
rubber.
dude, do you hear me going around bragging? I'm not going around bragging
Bragging
about
to
anything.
Lisa G.
I wasn't
Dude,
bragging.
Now it's on the news.
Right.
Yeah, well,
So how do you avoid impregnating somebody?
Yeah, give us the tip.
I don't know. I don't.
You make a deposit.
You don't
I don't know. I don't know.
You just pull out and come on their back.
I don't know.
Are you sterile? Did something
Yeah.
happen?
Yeah. No.
No, Ron, honestly.
No.
Forget the health issue. I'm saying, what do you do with your load?
Where does it go? External out.
Where
External
do you
internal.
think? Where do you think it goes?
I don't
Just
know.
wondering.
You pull out.
there's
Aren't
two
you afraid
places it
there's
can go.
Aren't you afraid there's seepage?
I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know? You haven't thought this through?
There's such a thing
Yeah, I've
called
thought it through.
pre-com.
When you're in a chick.
I'm not. I don't feel like talking about it on the radio. Okay.
How about just blurting it out like you did the condom thing?
Yeah.
I didn't blurt it out. All I said was no.
So you don't use a condom. That we know.
That's all I said was
All right,
no.
so ask him yes or no questions. Do you come outside of the
It
vagina?
depends. Okay.
So you will come inside the vagina?
It depends.
You
who
wear
it is.
Depends when this happens?
Yeah.
And by the way,
That's
just
why she's not getting pregnant.
I'm not saying this to be mean, but here's the tip of the day. I've heard from a couple of different people already.
Yeah.
you're wearing too much cologne today. It's like very, very smelly.
He's got
Too much.
He's got old ladies' disease.
What, from Scott the Pace?
No, more than Scott the Pace. Too much.
Yeah, okay. Anything else?
What cologne do you use?
Mambo.
Mambo.
Claiborne.
That's the greatest ever.
Mambo.
Well, that's what it's called.
I know, but he just said perfect.
Mambo.
Dude, that's what it's fucking called.
Hollow,
Hey, what are you
she's
laughing at?
thinking about that.
What is she told me how great it smells the other day.
It
First of all-
does when it's on in a moderate degree.
I got to tell you something. No one should be able to
Dude, it's
smell
not
you.
poured on.
But no one should be able to smell you unless they're really close.
Fucking Lisa, you're dead. I swear to God.
You answered the question.
I'll cut your
It's not a
throat.
stupid story. You're stupid
It's
for
a
not using the
stupid
condom.
story,
That
all
is
right?
stupid.
No, you're stupid for running it. You got to hear the story, please.
What's the name of the clone? Ronbo?
No, Mambo.
Oh, Mambo.
Munbo.
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 Hey, you got any of that Munbo? I want to fuck girls without a condom.
Tell you what, that's
Please.
going to be flying off the shelves now.
Munbo?
No, it's actually discontinued now. They discontinued it.
Mambo?
But you can still get it like on these websites. These
It's that great?
He's
Yeah.
into his Munbo.
I buy like 4 or 5 bottles at a time because you can only get on the internet.
How much do you use?
Man.
No, I don't pour it on. Will you stop it?
Listen to this. This is from the Mambo website. The smell lasts 6 to 10 hours,
Wow.
and the recommended age group is mature.
Really?
Like,
So
it's good for
they
the
know
older
it's
man.
for Ronnie.
Dude, let me tell you something.
Hey, honey, let me tell you something.
Every chick
Loves it.
that smelled this shit,
Yeah.
and I'm not shitting you. I swear
Go
to God.
ahead.
From strippers to regular chicks.
To regular
Love
chicks.
it.
They go crazy.
They
for
go
it.
crazy for it.
Let me tell you girls something. I'm going to give you a warning. I'm wearing Mambo.
By Claiborne. You better send me a case.
Mambo is
bastards.
sold at Target, it says here. That's
Not
where you get
anymore.
it. Target.
Not anymore.
No more at Target?
more.
It's
Ronnie bought 'em
$29.99.
out.
No.
$29.99
No,
at
no.
Target.
It was $70. It used to be $70 a bottle.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I got whore juice.
Yeah. I'm wearing my leather jacket and Mambo tonight. I'm going
No
over,
rubbers, too.
I'm going over to the happy hour at Hong Kong Garden.
Once I get fuck you, I'm going to come on your face and back.
And I'll pour a little mambo on it.
Yeah.
You ever come inside these chicks without a rubber?
He said it depends.
Like if it's a real hot chick, you'll just come inside her if they fuck it?
It all depends.
Yeah.
If she's on the rag, I'll come inside.
You're not worried about getting somebody pregnant.
No.
Wow.
Very good, Ronnie.
That's a big story you got there,
Yeah,
Lisa.
yeah, real big story, Lisa.
Thank you.
Yeah, find something else to do, will you?
What is it, Ralph?
You know?
I know.
Who wears cologne to work?
I don't know. No one.
That's kind of weird. And
Yeah, very weird.
You don't know who you're going to meet.
Very weird.
Did you say that Ronnie's mother's still alive?
Yeah.
Hey, Ralph, what the fuck is your problem? Shut the fuck up. I'll come over there and bust your face.
What is she, 110?
You know, I'm not taking that shit from him. Tell him to shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Willard Scott just wished her happy birthday.
Yeah, all right. Fuck you, asshole. Who the fuck you think you are?
Mambo Cologne by Liz Claiborne. Mambo for men is an up-tempo twist of bergamot and zesty lime.
Wow.
Ronnie, why are you wearing that to work?
Why don't you go to hell, Ralph?
Why would you
Why don't you
cologne-
shut the fuck up?
Why would you cologne yourself?
Why don't you go throw up in Howard's house?
Because I did that already.
Yeah, because you're an asshole.
I'm going to throw up in your car
Yeah,
next.
yeah. You'll never be in my car again. That I can tell you.
By the
Because
way-
my fucking driver is going to kick your ass next time you open your mouth to him.
What's this, Ronnie?
Fucking Terry, man, is not taking Ralph's shit no more.
Really?
Yeah, because he used to do that to me, and you remember the time I was going to throw him out of the fucking car.
Right. What did he do to Terry? Remind people. Because people don't believe me.
No, because he tells the guy he doesn't know where he's going. You don't even know where you're going in the Hamptons, so who the fuck are you to tell him anything?
Huh?
So what did he
I
do? He's
don't- I
telling
don't
him
know
to
if-
put up
if-
the partition and
Yeah,
everything?
he tells him to put the partition up. We don't want you to hear our conversation.
Wow.
Yeah, Howard, have I done that?
I don't know. I hear some things.
I might have told if Terry didn't know where he was going and asked me for directions. I mean,
Yeah, well, yeah, like you know where you're going.
you mean like the time that Terry drove all the way up north to get down to Atlantic City? Are you talking about that?
What?
Or another time?
I got so worked up about Ralph, I called into the wrap-up show. I haven't done that in months.
I heard that.
Ronnie had the number, thank God. I called right in. Yeah, why's
This
you got to
is
go there about?
ongoing.
And what are you talking about Ronnie's mother for? That's none of your business.
I wasn't being insulting. I was just shocked that his mother was still alive.
Hey, fuck you.
Because Ronnie's old?
Because Ronnie's 100 himself.
Yeah, good. Well, she's 200 then, okay?
Right.
I mean, I just thought that was...
Yeah,
right.
yeah. You thought it was a compliment, right? Yeah, you're going to bail out of this one telling me you thought it was a compliment.
How was that insulting to your mother?
Yeah,
All
go
right,
fuck
let's not
yourself,
get into
okay?
a Ralph thing.
Yeah, let's not. Let's get him off the phone.
I'm just amazed you're not wearing rubbers. And I got news for you. You think your charm is this Mambo cologne.
No,
I'm
what are
telling
you talking about, dude?
it's that Bot's tattoo you got.
Yeah, right. Okay.
I'm telling you, you got those tattoos.
Yeah,
man.
right, yeah.
Up there's Ronnie out there in the hall. Put on his cologne. Where did Sal get a Ronnie mask?
I love it.
That's
Why does
great.
Sal do every bit in that awful bathroom?
Yeah, Mambo. Putting on his Mambo.
Do you
All right.
have the I got to hear the tape of you calling into the wrap-up show. That's hilarious.
Oh, I went berserk.
I got to hear
I'm
that.
listening to the wrap-up show yesterday, and
Are you done with me?
I don't know. I'm fascinated
Did we
that you
ever
wear
find out-
Mambo to work.
Did we ever find out where his cum went?
Thanks, Fred.
Seriously, aren't you worried about getting AIDS or something, or disease?
Who gives a fuck?
I mean, you get tons of stuff.
I get tons of stuff.
I said you could get
Oh,
tons
yeah.
of stuff. You could get herpes. You could get AIDS,
Chlamydia.
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 Genital warts.
You
Warts.
could get. Do you ever have warts?
No.
Dude, you don't want that shit.
No.
And you got no STDs?
No.
Wow. Wow.
No.
I understand, I guess you're in a committed relationship now, and maybe that's...
Not real. No.
No, but even still,
No?
if he is,
Yeah.
you still
well,
wear rubber.
No?
yeah,
What?
yeah.
Can't get one straight answer out of him today.
Go interview him some more, Lisa.
Yeah, but you know what,
I
Ron, if you don't want to talk about, because obviously nowadays, no for a single guy is the out of the ordinary answer. So if you don't want to talk about it more, just say you rail rubber and she'll move on.
Yeah, exactly. I know. I should know better.
You want to hear me on the wrap-up show?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm listening in the car. All right, Ron, we're done with you.
Lie to Lisa. That's what I do.
I do not.
Dude, what's wrong with you?
What do you mean? What's wrong with
You don't wear rubbers?
Oh, shut up, man. What the fuck is wrong with everybody around
Fucking
here?
badass, man. Living on the edge.
Yeah, that's right. Go talk to Lisa and interview her.
You're not worried about STDs, but you're worried about germs?
Yeah. I don't want to be sick.
Lisa, you outed Ronnie. And there's no
No, I
condom.
did not out Ronnie. Ronnie outed himself. And the story was not stupid. He's stupid. To not wear a condom, I just don't, I can't even go there. I mean, some guys are saying, well, he's old school. No, he's dumb school.
Why
I
do
have
you
nothing to say. I will not defend him.
Why do you think he's getting so mad, though?
I think the Mambo King. There he is. There goes my interview.
Yeah, I got nothing to say.
Ronnie, why are you getting so mad?
I didn't want to talk about it.
Yeah, but dude, you answered her question.
No, I answered. If you listen to the tape, the way I answered the question, it was like, like a big joke. But she had to make it into a serious story, like she always does.
I have the tape.
Because she doesn't have no fucking stories, So she had to pull that out of the air last night.
You can listen to the tape.
Wait,
Who's the one who's getting upset here? Me or him?
him?
Okay.
But
Here's your
seriously,
answer.
how'd it go down? You just went up to him, asked him?
No, I thought it was an interesting story that
It was
Benji
a dumb
carries.
story. It was dumb.
Benji said he carries condoms in his wallet. I thought that was an interesting story. That someone like Benji is thinking, wow, I might get lucky any time of day living in New York City. So I went around and I asked everyone, do you carry condoms? So I went up to Ronnie and he said, no, I don't use them.
How did I say it, though? How did I say it?
Come back.
How did I say it?
You
Did I
said
say it seriously? No.
Yes, you did.
Oh,
Come back to my desk. Do you want to come back to my desk and listen
Now
to
you
the tape?
sound like Langford. Come back to my desk. Yeah, break me.
All right, so I'm driving in the car. I'm listening to Howard 100, John Hine and Gary on the wrap-up show, and Ralph's on there discussing, kind of like his side of things about when he comes to my house. And, I kind of gave it to him pretty good yesterday. So I'm listening. I go, I'm yelling at the radio. I go, what is the number to that wrap-up show? So I call in. So here, this is what I was listening to. This is Ralph, okay?
I don't know what he's talking about, selective memory. I said that I remember the day's events. That's why I'm saying I was not fucked up on pot or alcohol. I wasn't bombed, and I wasn't all fucking smoking all day. I smoked some pot at like 12 in the afternoon or something, and that was it. That really, it doesn't make you sick. And I was supposed to come to his house the day before, except I had a horrible headache because I hit my head, my neck, and the back of my head. Everything just kind of hurt on my head, and that's why I didn't come out the day before. It was legitimate, you know what I mean? And then when I got back, I went to the emergency room and, had a head scan, whatever the fuck you call it, a CAT scan and everything. And so, I was freaked out by the whole situation. So again, I would, I think if something like that happened to a friend of mine, I had a friend of mine come over and something like that happened to him, and I felt bad for him,
Yeah, sure. So anyway, so I'm in the car steaming mad. Yeah.
Quick question for you. If Ralph really thought he had a concussion, why would you even venture to go on?
Because he had no concussion.
Right. The doctor's going to look in your eyes, and
they found nothing wrong with him.
Right.
So anyway, he's just using that as a excuse.
And why would you smoke pot?
What? Right. Oh, and he was running around all day. He was drinking all day.
Here's the deal.
Charging all around.
I don't know if this has ever happened to anybody else. I'm one of the few people who must be allergic to pot because every time I smoke pot, I pass out.
The worst drug experience I ever had was on weed. Really.
Me too. So then I'm sitting in my car just like you guys here. I was fuming mad, and I call in, and
The thing with Ralph is no big deal. But the fact of the matter is, when he says nobody cares about him, I don't remember, I remember it a different way. He said to me, banged his head. I called him up. I said, why don't you come out and recuperate? And the fact of the matter is, for 2 days, he didn't throw up. When he went to the hospital, guess what? There was no concussion. He didn't have any concussion. For a guy who had supposedly a concussion, he was running around. He was smoking, drinking. He was so drunk that night, he couldn't even remember the night.
See, he says he wasn't that drunk.
He was drinking the entire day. He was so hungry from his not eating, because he never eats, he started to eat and eat and eat. He ate an inordinate amount of food.
He ate an entire jar of peanuts. Like I'm talking about the big giant, big giant oversized jar of peanuts just after dinner, after dessert, and after everything else.
So he had a full meal.
Oh, he had tons of food.
Didn't matter food. Eating a wrap and some potato chips.
You didn't eat. No, you didn't eat a wrap. We had a dinner that night, and you were ravenous, and then you ate nuts the whole night in the basement with me, and you were just eating one thing after another, and desserts. You get so hungry from not eating. You think And listen, you're no skinny marink yourself. You got man titties now that are pretty big. You're a little chubby.
So it's not. No, I really don't. You're really much bigger than my man.
No offense. I'm a little heavy.
Man. You might want to slow down on the food.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Now he's always telling me to slow down on the food. This fucking guy eats more than and I see him with his shirt off when he swims.
Right.
He's got big man boobs.
But why are you two, carrying on like this about your physiques?
I don't know. He started in with me that I'm fat. You see me. Do I look that fat to you?
No, you're not fat at all.
Right.
That fat.
Exactly.
Yeah, that sounds like broads, though.
Yeah, but come on. You guys telling me I'm fat.
Why are you saying that I don't remember the day? I remember everything that happened that day.
I know you were smoking all day.
I was not.
Yes, you were.
I was smoking. I smoked a little bit in the afternoon. I smoked some pot in the afternoon, like 12 or 1 o'clock.
If I had a head injury, I wouldn't be smoking, and you were drinking all night.
Yeah, I had some wine at dinner.
I thought you said you didn't drink.
No, I didn't say that.
Okay.
You're making it sound like I was drinking voluminous amounts of.
No, but you were drinking enough that you couldn't even You told me you were drunk,
and that's not. But do you understand that? Do you understand that that's not enough to make you black out?
When you went to the hospital, you didn't black out. When you went to the hospital, they took a CAT scan of you. There was nothing wrong with you.
And there wasn't, right? But
yeah, you had no concussion. You're telling everybody you have a concussion.
Wait a second. You're telling me that you could throw up in the middle of the night and not remember it, and that's not a blackout?
No, I said you drank, you smoked, you overate, and that caused you to throw up, not a head injury. If you were throwing up from a head injury, you went to the hospital, they would have said you have a head injury.
I threw up that night in the toilet before I went to bed.
Okay, it went on and on and on. I was going berserk in my car. I had to call in. I think they sucked me in. It went on.
Ralph, you're always sick. There's always something wrong. Every time you've been to my house, you've been sick.
Well, maybe you just make me sick.
One time before that, you had diarrhea. Remember that?
Yeah.
All right. So that was a whole big thing. You had diarrhea. Listen, I don't mind. I'm just telling you, you're a difficult guest. There's constant situations. You're either getting lost. You're screaming at people, where's my address? You have to take buses back in the middle of the night. You can't find your home. Certainly saying to people lunch is at noon and dinner is at 8 is very gracious, and that's not sitting and eating constantly. Most people have 3 meals a day. It's pretty much the standard. You don't have to eat the meals, but then again, you don't have to keep wrapping things up, looking for saran wrap. I'm just saying you're high maintenance.
I did that once. I wrapped up a sandwich so I could eat something later.
And it's like while I'm eating. Do you know where the saran wrap is? Do you know where the ice is? Do you know where I can get a cup? Do you know what I mean? Ralph, you're high maintenance. Just accept it.
Well,
you're high maintenance.
I don't know.
High maintenance.
You're pretty high maintenance yourself, Junior.
Well,
all criticism is self-criticism.
Well, I'm high maintenance, but I stay at my own home. I'm high maintenance, but I stay at my own house. That's the difference.
Right, and so do I. So stop inviting me over.
I'm just saying you're a high maintenance guest, and I did stop inviting you over. That's why you're all ragged out. There's a lot of people, I'm sure, who want to invite you over. I'm just not one of them.
Wow.
No, the guys are. I'm not mad at him. I'm just saying he's impossible.
I got ugly at the end.
And he goes, "Well, you're high maintenance." So I go, "Yeah, but I'm not asking you to entertain me."
And how is that even relevant?
It's not.
Right.
If I'm high maintenance, it's because I admit it on the air.
You're high maintenance because he's in your house throwing up all over your furniture.
I don't know how I'm high maintenance. He's
vomit-covered sheets in your, washing machine.
Well, he gets pissed at that.
He's never,
chunks in your washing machine.
He's never been.
He's nuts.
He says I'm high maintenance. I've never asked him to maintain me.
Ralph doesn't have to maintain anybody.
No. I mean, it's crazy.
The only thing he has to maintain is his barbed wire poster.
I got all charged up.
Yeah, I don't think you're making it clear that one of the things he said was if somebody who was a friend of mine was throwing up in my house, I'd be concerned about him.
Yeah.
And it was like, you were not concerned.
Yeah, well, you know what? I was concerned enough to say to the guy, why don't you come out and recuperate? I didn't know he would be vomiting all over my house. And I wouldn't even mind if he vomited because he had a head injury. He was vomiting because he just totally abuses himself.
I think the thing that really gets annoying is that he's just so fucking belligerent.
Yeah.
After he's done something, and he's gonna play victim. Oh, I hit my head. I hit my head.
Right, that is a trait that he has that's annoying. Right. If he does something that's clearly wrong, when you call him on it once, he's like, okay,
here's the deal.
You say something else, he gets mad that you're mad.
We all do it. I mean, we all get caught on our shit, and when people call us on it, we fight it, but then after a while, you got to go, I fucked up.
I'm just merely pointing out, every time I've had the guy to my home, whether it's a rental home or my home, there's a huge thing that happens.
Right.
It's just the way it goes with him.
And I'll venture to say he's the only one that does that, correct?
Yeah. I don't have a problem with anyone else.
Right.
He just has a problem. And I love Ralph, but I'm just, it's just not a good idea for him to be spending a weekend with me.
He suffers from that syndrome that a lot of people who are like single, that live by themselves for years and years and years, they get into their own behavior.
Look,
and they see nothing wrong.
We take him to a restaurant sometimes. He just never even ordered. He's like, do you have the pepper? Can you bring that over in a bottle? Can you bring ice? Can you bring a glass? Can you bring? Can I have a separate garlic with my? Can I have just pieces of lemon? And then can you bring? And it's just like, Jesus Christ.
Why doesn't he make it easy on himself? Stay home and cook it the way you want it.
How come when Artie orders a Coke with a lot of ice, it's not a big deal?
Yeah, but it's like the guy says,
I
you
get
want something
shit
to
for
drink?
how I eat all the time.
No, he says, give me a Coke with a lot of ice. I need a separate glass, half a glass of ice.
I just want to make the point that
it's like a whole thing.
That I got sick at your house, and
because you abused yourself. It was just one more thing.
I wasn't feeling sick, and you were saying I abused. I don't think I did.
Yeah, you did, Ralph. I watched you.
I ate how I normally.
You drank, smoked pot all day. You ran around all day. You don't feel good, and you just keep abusing yourself.
And I don't know what started all this week. You're like a horrible host. Who has somebody at their house?
That's right. I'm a bad host, but you're never going to have to be subjected to it again. Trust me.
And then talks about how bad they are.
Yep.
Like, what's that all about?
See, this is Ralph's move because he turned it on you.
Yeah.
Who shows up to a house and acts poorly?
Right. It's not that. It's just that I'm a bad host.
Hey, Ralph.
Why are you attacking me now, Gary?
No, I'm just saying, like, you don't.
Me there for 2 or 3 days.
Wait, Fred hit it on the head. You're belligerent, and you turn it around. You're always the victim. instead of saying, God, it was really fucked up. I know you've apologized, but you apologize and then you attack.
Yeah.
Apologize and attack.
Or if you were really, really sick, you just leave it at that. You know, dude, I am sorry what happened.
He
but,
wasn't
I was sick.
He wasn't sick at all.
But what you do is you attack Howard.
The dude was running around on a beach all day. I'm telling you, if he was sick...
I thought the doctor
he was fine. He drank, smoked pot.
I think he's got a substance abuse problem and he doesn't want to admit it.
I agree, because every time he's been out to my house, he either blacks out. This is like already the third blackout,
right?
Where he doesn't remember how he ended up back in the city.
Well, I mean, look, classic example.
How he got anywhere.
Classic example of that is where Artie had to lend him $300, you know, to make sure that he got home somewhere.
He doesn't know the girl he was dancing with.
He couldn't find where you lived, and he had to go all the way back to Jersey.
Because, Ralph, you would admit at this point that you were okay for 2 days, you went out there, you threw up, and then you had the CAT scan, and it showed nothing. So you probably would admit that at this point that it wasn't the head injury that made you sick, right?
It's just kind of gross. It's always issue. The one time he goes, I don't know, man, I'm not feeling good. I've been having diarrhea all day. And it's like, do I need to know? Like, he's diarrheaing all over my house. Like, does he ever just come out and be normal?
I shit all over your house.
Yeah, can you ever just be normal?
The toilet. I went in the sink.
Can you be normal? Who knows what you're up to?
Hey, I got a question for Ralph. Is it true that Artie, this is a lunch story, Artie took everybody out to lunch at Del Frisco's, and they said Ralph ordered a bunch of food, but he asked for it to be wrapped up because he didn't feel like eating with everyone?
Right.
That's Ralph. That's someone else telling you that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't...
No, you told that story before there.
But that's Ralph.
I left what I didn't finish to go.
He's got another move, too. Like, you say, okay, lunch is at noon. He wakes up and goes, he waits till about 11:30, and then he starts eating breakfast. So that he doesn't, then he goes, well, and here you've prepared lunch and it's a special one. Oh, I can't eat that. I just ate. You guys eat too much.
You do.
Yeah, I know. But I'm not the one vomiting all over after I eat. So, so for someone who's worried about eating so much, you're eating jars, you're so starve yourself all day. He's eating jars of nuts, potato chips, fucking grease and everything.
Just keep talking over me.
Well, you got nothing to add.
To make your point. That's fine.
Look, man, I'm not mad at you. I'm just telling you, you're too high maintenance for me.
I didn't say you were mad. You're the one who brought this whole thing up again. I thought we were done with it.
Well, the guys wanted to hear when I called into the wrap-up show.
No, I mean Monday or Tuesday when you started in on this in the first place. What'd you start in on it for?
No, I think I know what happened. I think it was it was precipitated on a phone call that Ralph might have made to the wrap-up show, where he was saying that you changed.
Yes, that's right.
Am I getting the sequence
That's exactly right. And I said, you know what? The only thing that's changed is I had Ralph out to my house.
Right.
It's the only thing that's changed.
I think you were explaining what happened.
Right. So Ralph brought it back up. And now I'm back on it. Yeah,
right.
That's right. Thank you, Fred.
I said to Robin when we were hanging out, I said, Howard doesn't want to hang out with me anymore ever since I threw up all over his house.
Right.
Well,
you brought it up.
Then you
so I defended myself.
Up on the air. I brought it up.
I'll hang out with you. I just don't want you sleeping over.
No, you had a dinner the other week. You didn't invite me to.
That wasn't for you, Ralph. It was for my guys who work with me here who don't like, JD and Fred and Artie.
Right. That's why you invited Ross.
Ross was not there. I didn't invite Ross. You're wrong.
He couldn't make it.
Wrong.
I don't know.
I did not invite Ross.
He wasn't invited.
That's not what I heard.
His name was brought up and then taken off the list.
Yep.
As was Ralph's. Ralph's name was brought up.
That's right.
Gary,
I said Ralph gets to go to everything. Let's make it about something else.
Go to Don Rickles, and you're like, why?
I was going already.
Why are you following me? So you're going already?
Because Stamos told you I was going. You were trying to jump in on my action.
No, he didn't. See,
yes, he did.
Think.
No.
See, why
I know
would
you
think that?
Pat it.
Like you're a friend. Why would you think that? If Artie said that, you go, oh, yeah, cool, I want to go. Let's go.
No, I would meet you there.
No.
Why all these comparisons?
I don't know
me?
if he's all every minute with Artie. You know what? I see Artie as much as I see you.
I don't think so.
I probably see you more.
You don't see me 5 hours a day.
Well, that's worse.
I think your old girlfriend is jealous of your new girlfriend.
Oh, man, what are you, jealous, douchebag?
No,
maybe there is some validity to this.
All right, yeah.
What validity, Rob?
No, that Ralph is jealous of Howard's other friends.
Right. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm really not.
You certainly sounded like it.
I'm just making the point that you don't want to hang out with me, and that's fine.
I do hang out with you. I just don't want you at my house.
Fine.
That's the only point I'm making.
I don't want to go to your
house.
No,
you do. That's another dishonest thing. You do. You told me I want to be at your house.
You're making it sound like I'm sitting there begging you to come back ever since.
No, you're not. I know, but I know you feel hurt that you're not invited to my house, but I can't put up with this vomiting and diarrhea.
I want to see the people who work there. I'm embarrassed. That was so horrible what I did.
All right.
You know?
You're right.
And I feel terrible about it. And just because I'm saying maybe it's because of what happened in my head doesn't. I'm not trying to excuse what happened.
I know you're not. I'm just telling you. I like you. I just it's just too much.
Like you too.
It's too much waiting on you. It's too hard. It's too difficult.
I know.
You don't make things easy.
I know.
I like hanging with the guy. He's a good dude.
It's just not a good idea for me to hang.
Yeah, it's just you can't fucking get through a day without fucking up.
But you see I try to let it go, and then you say shit like that, which just isn't true.
Well, it's every time you come to visit me.
It's not every time.
Every single time. I'll go through it.
All right, go through it.
I went through it yesterday.
That again. Go through
Oh, and Artie came out. You had a problem. We know that problem, right?
It was like, 2 years ago or a year ago.
Okay. I'm telling you, every time you came out.
History is what he's giving.
Can I just say something? Because I want to give the other side.
100 times.
All right, I'm done with this.
No, I just want to see the other side of the argument. I will say this about Ralph. He came to my shore house a couple times. He couldn't have been more pleasant.
There you
he
go.
brought my mother a wonderful, generous gift.
Slept
she loved
over.
him. Slept over. Everything was fantastic.
Well, there you go.
So I'm just saying. So
maybe it's just me.
That's the other side of it. But what I'm worried about here, honestly, because I consider both of your friends as. Because this even happened on the wrap-up show where I think Ralph brought up, like, Artie gets treated better. Like, what is that? That's, I mean, let's get that out on the table. Because
all that stuff is irrelevant.
No, it's not a dig at you or anything like that, Artie. It's just that I was just saying, like, hey, if it would, like,
if Artie vomited all over my house, guaranteed, he would not be invited back.
I was just saying, you're somebody he wants to hang out with. Like, where if you said something like that, you're like, oh, come on, Artie, let's hang out.
Well, you say, all right. Well, I mean, I guess
I'm jealous.
No, I know that. I'm not saying you're
Artie,
jealous.
the only reason you're lucky is when he stayed at your house, you didn't find the vomit.
No, I don't think
he probably cleaned it all up.
But I don't know. I just wouldn't want there to be any dissension because my name seems to come up a lot, and I'm not hanging out with Howard any more than I ever did. And I think he wants to hang out with you. I don't think that's.
I try. I've tried a million times.
He's invited you over and over again. It sounds like he likes to try to be with you.
I do. I miss the guy. I like hanging out with him.
This is all Robin's fault. I just said to her, ever since I threw up, Howard doesn't want to hang out with
And that whole thing with Robin's going back. She can give Ralph a ride. No, I'll just hang out here. I'll just stay a little longer. It's like you can't even leave.
Stay.
Yeah, he's always staying. Just leave.
Where's he got to go? At 3 o'clock in the morning.
I was not. You're lying.
What time were you leaving?
It was probably at around 9 or 10.
9 a.m. That's what I recall.
Like that.
No, it was like 8.
It was not, Ralph.
I'm leaving at 8.
Because I had breakfast.
I don't leave at 8.
What's wrong with 8?
And I got to say goodbye to them. It wasn't like they got up inordinately early to say goodbye to me. They were just doing their usual thing.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, Ralph, don't worry about it.
They get up at 6 a.m.
Okay. Take care.
Who does that?
All right. Bye-bye.
Yeah, go.
People who work.
Stay home, Ralph.
I'm vacationing.
Have him at your house, Robin.
Stay home. I never would have him.
Oh, please. You invited me so many times. You want me to come over?
Only for the day.
All right, Ralphie. Thanks, man. Don't worry about it. Go smell Ronnie's Mambo.
Specific times to be out.
Oh, stop it.
I got to get some of that Mambo cologne.
Yeah, really. All the women love it.
Settle you down.
Apparently, we all need that. The Mambo cologne.
It's for the mature man.
I wear Mambo for mature men.
Could there be someone more immature than Ronnie?
Where he wants.
What do you say? Strippers and regular chicks, they all love it.
Even regular chicks.
He should do the commercial for Mambo. It should be like, hi, I'm Ronnie the limo driver. Some of you know me from the Stern Show. Look, I use Mambo for mature men. Even strippers and regular chicks, they go fucking crazy for it.
And they don't even care if I'm wearing a rubber or where I
chick
come.
loves it. Loves it. From strippers to regular chicks.
I don't know. He's a ladies' man.
The guy who they're referring to when they said mature, I don't think is the guy covered in cake at his birthday party.
The mature man. The immature man. What's he doing? He's not mature.
For the immature mature man.
The only thing mature about him is his cologne.
You mean the 60-year-old guy whose catchphrase is, let's fuck some more?
Wouldn't you love to see him going into Target and buying Mambo? Like, wouldn't you like to see him just tanking up on Mambo?
Excuse me. Point me to the Mambo counter.
With one of those carts cleaning out the shelves.
Excuse me, pimply-faced teenager. Where do you have your supplies of Mambo? Oh, we've discontinued Mambo. What the fuck?
Bullshit.
Where am I going to get my Mambo? Chicks love it.
Could you check in the stock room? Do you have any left?
Could you call some other stores? Maybe they got some back stock they didn't send back to the factory.
There he is in his Superman costume with cake all over.
Yeah.
Wearing Mambo.
The mature man.
The mature man.
Mambo and birthday cake.
That's at that headquarters joint. I was there that night. It was worse than a third-grade birthday party.
Wait a second. Don't call me immature. I wear Mambo. And let me tell you something. I'm going to work tomorrow. I'm dousing myself double. So all the chicks will smell my Mambo.
I want to be extra mature tomorrow.
Sometimes I'm immature, but today I'm wearing Mambo. That makes me mature.
Don't you hate when people stink of cologne and stuff?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of cologne. I wear cologne on the weekend sometimes, but I put such a little bit.
Yeah, you should have to get close to a person.
Yeah.
You know who had it on yesterday? It was Paul Mooney. When he walked in, he had a big douse.
Yeah.
He's from that generation. All the guys I worked with at the port, I used to wear. Matter of fact, Benji, of all people, made me nervous about it.
Did you ever wear Canoe?
No.
I used to wear canoe when I was in high school, and then some dude came up to me and goes, "Dude, you're calling it the wrong thing. It's Canaway."
Oh, God.
I go, yeah? Canaway.
That's like my buddy Deej who told me that he bought this great new French ski called Dynamique, and he took it out, and it said Dynamic.
Dynamic.
I said, what was it, an extra $80 to pronounce it Dynamic?
How much Mambo you got at home?
Can you let this die?
How much Mambo you got at home? How much Mambo you got at home? How much you got left?
Well, if you go on one of these, I forget who told me this. If you go on a cosmetic website, they tell you if you can buy as much cologne you want and put it in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
It'll last for 5 years.
You got cologne Mambo in the refrigerator?
How much Mambo do you have?
I must have about right now about 10 bottles.
Oh my God!
He has a special fridge. Just
Do you feel Mambo has become sort of your thing, and it's your lucky thing too when you meet
I don't
chicks?
know, dude. Listen.
Hey, Ronnie, how could you live long enough?
Please, I don't want to talk to him.
Okay.
I really don't want to talk to him.
Fair enough.
He really
I don't
fucked
either.
my head up today.
He did, huh?
I don't want to talk to him.
All right, go ahead.
I hate his fucking guts right now.
Really? I'm sorry, Ronnie.
No, get off the phone.
I'm sorry.
No, get off the phone, dude. I don't want to talk to you.
Why did I upset? No.
Because you didn't have to go to where parent stuff. You're a fucking piece of shit, and I don't like you. Hang up the phone.
I like you.
I don't like you.
I'm sorry, I didn't.
No, because you know what, Ralph. You do anything to get on the air, and now you got to fucking start with parents. That's bullshit,
you're
man.
An old guy.
Yeah. Fuck you. Yeah, okay.
I didn't wish her.
Yeah, you're such a young guy, right?
I didn't wish her.
Well, fuck you. All right.
I didn't wish her.
I really don't give a shit. Get off the phone. That's why nobody likes you, man.
All he was saying is
you did it with Bubba, with his wife and shit. Now you start with me, with my mother. Get the fuck out of here. Who the fuck are you? You're a piece of shit. No job, no nothing.
Ron, he didn't say
got a job.
If it wasn't for Howard, you'd be in the fucking street.
If it wasn't for Howard, you'd be fucking
bullshit,
dead.
dude. I was in business way before I worked for Howard, so you can go fuck yourself, okay?
Yeah. Were you in the security business?
Doesn't matter. I still was in business, dude. I still had my own business, still had my own house. You know what? Fuck you.
Did you still have your own wife?
No, I don't. Yeah. No, I don't.
Yeah, and you got
no, I don't.
Howard,
what do you have? What do you have? What do you have?
I'm fine.
Tell me what you got.
I'm fine.
You don't have shit.
I have a nice big TV.
Yeah, good. Thanks to me.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thanks for hooking me up with that guy.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. That's how you pay people back. You stab them in the back.
I stabbed you in the back. How did I stab you in the back?
Because you're an asshole.
How did I stab you
You're
in the
an
back?
asshole.
Tell me
What do you have to bring parents into it for?
What did I...
What did you have to bring my mother into it for? Why? For what? For what?
Really?
Did I ever bring anything up about your mother or your sister, huh? Ever?
What did I say insulting?
Show fuck yourself, man.
What did I say insulting about your mother?
Why'd you have to bring her into it?
Because you did.
I didn't. I said I was listening to Bubba's show. What's the big deal? And my mother was in the car.
With your mother, that's not bizarre enough. Who would listen to Bubba with their mother?
Oh, why? Bubba's that terrible?
No.
Yeah, so what are you saying? What are you saying?
Listen to with your mom. X-rated radio.
I don't understand why you're arguing with him.
Really?
I want to know about Mambo Cologne.
Yeah, all right. Then get him off the phone, and I'll talk to you about it.
By the way, at Overstock.com, you can get it for today's price at $28.99.
Yeah, I know.
The price is
I think
dropping.
that's wrong. I think
saving
I don't know.
$18.51.
So what did you do? So here, I hung up on Rob. So what did you do? You went to Target. They didn't have Mambo.
No, I didn't go to Target.
Oh, so you went on the internet?
I never went to Target. I went on the internet.
You have the internet?
No. This chick I know.
Oh, so she went on the internet because she loves your Mambo.
Right.
Wow.
And you said,
no, I asked her to go check on the internet to see if anybody had it because it was discontinued.
Because he didn't even have email. I tried to email him. He doesn't have it.
I have a phone. That's all I need.
Right. You don't want email?
No, I don't want anything. I don't have a computer anymore.
I got email.
He's the mature man.
You don't have a computer anymore?
No, it's gone.
Why?
It left.
It left on its own?
Mine too.
Why don't you buy one?
It walked out.
Why don't you get a new one?
What?
Why don't you get a new one?
Eventually I will.
Yeah.
When I sell my house and reorganize.
You're selling?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you went on so this girl went on the internet to find Mambo for you.
Some cosmetic website or something.
What is it, a Mambo man doesn't need the internet?
What's that?
A Mambo man doesn't need the internet?
I don't care. I could care less about a computer. I don't care.
Right.
I really don't care.
You don't miss your email and...
No, I never looked at it.
Would you like to go look at race cars on the internet?
No.
No?
No.
You just get magazines?
No, actually, my Scores Man thing got me in a lot of trouble. So
the Scores Man website or
no, when I had my email,
how'd it get you in trouble?
Because she used to go check it.
Who's she?
And used to send fucking girls would be sending me naked pictures and shit.
But you're Scores Man.
God, Ron.
Yeah, but that's your alter ego. Your Scores Man.
Scores Man is about having fun.
But I'm not Scores Man anymore.
Yeah.
I retired.
Ricky Man.
I'm Ricky Man.
Ricky Man. All right, so anyway.
Me and LT, man.
So
we're Ricky Man.
You ordered 10 bottles of Mambo?
Yeah.
And then you stick them in the fridge.
In the fridge. It's good for 5 years, supposedly.
But from what I'm hearing is today you're wearing too much Mambo.
All right, maybe I put a little, I don't know. I just spray it on. I don't know.
Ronnie loves Mambo.
Even your girlfriend said she liked the smell.
Yeah.
Because she knows whenever she gets in the car, she goes, I know you're the one driving today.
What does that tell you?
It's not one of my...
Wait a minute. She's all the way in the back of that car.
Yeah, that car's a mile long.
Ron, if you were covered in dog shit, she'd say the same thing.
Thank you.
Can I smell Ronnie? I mean, can I just...
Go ahead.
I'm going to walk up to him, and when I start to
Oh, I know. See, I know who told you now. I know exactly who it was.
A couple of people said it.
Well, DePace said it to me.
Right.
But I know it was Gary.
Was it?
Because I walked past.
I don't want to say.
It was Gary. I know it was.
I want to smell.
Because me and Gary got real close in the hall before.
Ronnie absolutely, positively was not me.
It wasn't you? Oh, because I know I got real close to you.
I would tell you.
All right. No, I don't care. You know what? I don't care. I don't care about
Fred,
cologne.
what are you saying?
Shit.
Hold on, let me pace it out. 1,
Oh,
2,
stop.
3, 4, 5, 6. About 7 feet away, you can smell them.
You smell them there.
From about 7 feet, from right here.
Can you smell them, Marty?
See if you can do
Yeah,
You can smell
You
it
got
from
him there? Let me walk over.
Oh, come on, man.
Let me go over there. I got to see this.
Yeah, they say from 5 to 7
Okay,
feet
so-
away.
I don't have a good sense of smell either.
All right. Okay. Dude, you were in the car. You walked with me. You were in the elevator with me this morning.
He's trying to smell.
Oh, bullshit. Now I know it's bullshit. You were standing next to me in the elevator.
Wait a second.
Don't
What? You
distract
can't
him.
smell without talking?
Don't distract him.
Right here, I smell
Wow.
Yeah,
See, that's
okay.
about 7 feet.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
7 feet.
Yeah, all right.
I smell
Yeah. Meanwhile, in the elevator, you didn't say shit this
I
morning.
smell you.
Yeah, okay. And I know you smell me through the glass, right?
He probably thought it was the elevator.
Yeah, okay.
Honestly, I figured it was Otis smelling like
Right.
that.
Otis.
Yeah. I thought maybe he's cologne.
Oh, okay.
No, Ron, you know what? It's not strong, but about 5 feet away.
Yeah.
All right, whatever.
7 feet.
Whatever. I'm not.
And I didn't even
I
get
don't
within
care. I mean,
striking range.
His
I
sphere,
love the
of,
shit, man. I
I'm
love
cologne too. I'm a cologne guy.
I like it.
his sphere of influence is 7 feet. Like he enters your
Exactly.
space.
I'm yes cologne, no computer too.
All right.
Same shit.
I know.
I got email now.
Is this really your mom calling in? Hello?
Hello.
Yes?
Ronnie, leave Rob alone.
Oh, this is Ronnie's mom. Okay.
Yeah, right. Yeah, okay.
Car with him. The mumbo smell is so bad I almost killed it myself.
Why is Ronnie's mom Italian?
She hates the mambo.
Yeah.
All right, good for you. I don't care about mambo.
Good.
Fine.
Good.
Go ahead. I'm just telling you, maybe you want to cut
Too
it down.
bad it's discontinued.
Yeah.
They would have been had a flood of it today.
So all these chicks carry on about mambo?
Yeah, really. Seriously.
What do they say?
You smell so good.
Yeah?
It's awesome. What is it? They always ask me what it is.
Do you tell them it's for the mature man?
Yeah. Yeah. No. Are we done?
Did you know it's for the mature man?
No, I didn't read. I don't read up on it. Okay. I didn't go on the
Who turned you on
internet
to
and read up-
mambo? How'd you find it?
What?
How'd you find mambo? Like, how did you get turned on to it?
Somebody gave it to me as a gift a long time ago.
And you started wearing it, and girls all of a sudden were commenting.
Exactly.
Was it Joey Buttafuoco?
Nice. Good for you, man. $20, you got girls eating out of the palm of your hand.
There you
I
go.
knew there was a secret.
Yep.
Now
There's
I know.
a secret.
Now everyone knows.
Yeah.
Wondered what the
And you had to let it out now.
Wow.
Thanks.
Mambo.
All the guys are going to get mambo.
Yeah,
I
and
got to
now
take a break.
We'll
All right.
have competition again.
There was a guy on the phone, Frank, said he could smell the mambo through the radio.
Yeah.
It is serious.
Well, if I was Claiborne, I would bring it back now.
All right. Maybe
All right.
they will.
Maybe
well, you
they
got
will.
a 10-year supply. You're
Yeah.
okay.
Reintroduce it. I'll be their spokesperson. Now what?
Dude, how much
You wanna
mambo
smell
do
me?
you... Let me...
Come here. Come here.
Oh,
come here.
God.
Yeah, come on. Smell me. Come on.
Jeez.
Come on, man.
I
Smell
can't
me.
breathe.
Come on. Smell me. Come on. Asshole.
Sal, smell him.
Jesus.
Benji, do you smell the mambo?
Yeah, Abigail, you got a TV show now?
Ron.
All right.
Oh, yes.
Let me smell.
Dude,
I want to get just a little bit.
Fuck out of here.
What are you touching? I wanted to get a little.
What is wrong with you?
I want to be a Mambo Man too. Just a little more.
Get away.
I got him a little bit of a. I need a little for this side. I just want to be a Mambo Man.
Go away.
Just a little.
No.
bit. You can rub it off. You put it on me.
I'll bring it to you on Monday, Lincoln.
Here,
rub
rub it on
your ass.
Rub it on. Can I rub it on here and just give me a little?
No.
Why? Because no one else can be a Mambo Man.
Right. It's me.
No, I'm a Mambo Man.
That hurt. What's that smell?
It's me. I'm a
You're
Mambo
an
Man
asshole.
now, too.
You started this whole thing this morning.
Ow. You hey, man, you fucking smell. What do you
So
want
what?
from me?
What, do I smell like shit?
It smells like fucking shit.
So, you smell dirty.
Dude, no one wants to smell fucking cologne around here. Don't wear cologne.
Between you and that fuck over there, you're very...
Hey, what's up there? Stank on your hang low? Mambo man.
Come on, you want a Mambo?
Yeah.
It's Mambo the limo guy. Come on, tell us the truth. You got stank on your hang low, right?
Put some Mambo on your condoms you don't use.
Especially watching it. She likes the Mambo.
Sal,
I'm just smelling you.
enough, all right?
I just wanna
Enough already.
I didn't smell you yet.
I don't need you near me.
I
don't need people fucking near me now. Okay?
But I'm not around for anything.
I don't give a shit, dude. I don't need your germs near me. Get away.
I don't have germs.
You have germs.
I have normal.
You have germs. Get away from me.
Normal. I just want to smell you to see if that's the scent I want to wear
Angie,
tonight.
stop instigating, okay? I know Doug is not here.
I just want to see.
Fuck out of here.
Robin, you're as Ronnie said, you're a regular chick. Do you like that smell?
I guess I'm a regular chick. I don't know.
She loved the fucking smell the other day.
Yeah, but it's too heavy now. Get away! I'm going to smell like this all day. Get away from me. He's rubbing me with Mambo. Now I do smell like Mambo. I just walked in there. I was like, oh no! I smell like Mambo. Get away.
Some chicks giving you trouble. Right?
Yeah, Robin. She smells like Mambo now. Go rub off on her.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She's a Mambo Man, too?
She's a Mambo Man now.
She's a Mambo
She's a
babe.
Mambo chick.
What, are you marking your territory now?
Yeah, man. I'm going to carry a bottle in my pocket now. When you come near me, I'm going to spray you in your face with it. Is that my
Mambo.
Oh,
In the Rumble. He loves when I do that, kid. Me and him like...
fucking hole in the wall.
Wall smells like Mambo.
He's looking.
Tim's got it checked. Tim, you wear cologne.
Why does this wall smell like Mambo?
I've smelled it a few times.
Ooh, Carlos is teaching you to Mambo.
It smells like Old Spice and mint. Like minty old...
Your ass smells like Old Spice. You fucking idiot. Old Spice.
I smell like... It's like Old Spice and chewing gum.
All right,
You know,
big shot.
Big shot.
Monday
Oh,
morning.
here we go. Another challenge.
Monday morning, I'm going to bring a fucking bottle in. I'm going to spray you with it.
Okay.
Then go to Rick's or pay for lunch.
Done deal.
Like you do every day.
No.
Okay?
Okay.
And tell me how many girls tell you you fucking
I smell good.
awesome.
Okay. I'm down with
Go
that.
ahead. Do it.
Old Spice and like spearmint gum.
Any word from Eric? Yeah, you got a couple of commercials.
Yeah, let's do one.
All right, do it. What happened? No Eric?
Just a voicemail. But he may call back before. You know how he is. He'll call back when it's most inconvenient.
Right. Yeah, he'll call back, and I'll be in the middle
Yeah,
of
we'll
something
be
else.
signing off. He'll want to do another half
And then
hour
he'll be
show.
mad, by the way, that we called him.
Right.
He called us back, and you fucking ignored him.
Yeah, not understanding. So you know what? If he calls back, just say forget it.
No.
Really? You want
No,
to talk to him?
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. If he calls back, what?
We have him.
Oh, you have him. Okay.
Put him up now.
This will be good. Let's first ask him about the oxygen tank, and then you can talk about your letter. I'm so excited.
You know, it's so funny because I read the email to Mary and I said, it's my day off. Why am I so mad? But I was so mad. I wanted to fly out there and kill him.
Eric, the pathetic chicken shit, lame ass, loudmouth, defensive, stupid, annoying, screwed up, retarded, game, jackass.
Where is he? I don't see him.
919.
19? Okay. Hey, Eric.
Good morning.
Morning. Hey, Eric, I'm curious because there's a couple of things going on. We got a letter from the guy from In Plain Sight.
Yes.
And, like, they're pulling their hair out of their head. Like, you committed to dates and everything, and they got it all together for you. And then you just recently sent them a letter saying you can't get your oxygen tank together after 3 months. And that you're now changing all the dates.
And you're, like, pushing them right to the wall because that your availability is the end of their schedule.
Is that true?
I didn't send them any letter. That's not true.
Oh.
Did you send them an email?
No.
How did they get informed of this?
The only email I sent yesterday at all to anyone involved with the show was a reply to John Strauss asking me if the date of my doctor appointment had changed. I said, no, it has not. It's still the 19th.
So why do they think you can't make the dates?
I don't know.
Isn't there something about your oxygen tank not being available?
There's a little bit of a hiccup on that, but trying to work it out.
Oh. Wait, I'll read you this email from the guy. Tell me if I've got this wrong, because...
Did you talk to someone there?
I've talked to several people, not through email.
All right. Well, not email, but you've gotten in touch with people.
You're giving them scheduling problems.
Well, between Johnny and I, we're trying to work that out.
See, in other words, he committed to dates, and all I know is they're under the impression that he's not holding to those dates.
Right. Well, but the thing is, you said you wrote them, and he says, oh, I didn't write them. Like, he doesn't cause them any problem.
Yeah.
He's just stuck on, I didn't write it.
Right. Have you told him in some way, smoke signals or something, that you have to change the dates?
No.
Let me read you this letter we got from them. Here, Eric, listen to me. Help. This is from John Strauss.
Involved with Eric,
Can I just say before you read it, John Strauss, when he was on the show before we went on vacation, was very specific that he needed ironclad dates by January 1st.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Help. He, meaning Eric, he has called twice today, pushing back his start date due to complications with getting an oxygen concentrator. He now says he's only available to us on our last 2 days of shooting.
So you didn't say that, Eric?
No.
Oh.
By the way, dates changing, that was on their end.
Yeah.
Last week.
Gary, you're not buying it?
No.
Why?
Because they run a business and he's Eric.
Right.
Gary, you fucking hardly pay a fucking attention. Shut up, 8-base, and play solitaire.
Now, by the way, speaking of that, let's get on that. You sent Gary the nastiest note, and I think you made a mistake with that. You know, Gary just gets mail for you, and he forwards it to you. You write him a scathing letter back saying, Gary, you're not paying attention. Everyone knows that I'm taping in New Mexico and not Los Angeles. Gary doesn't give a shit. And you know what Gary told me he's going to do from now on? He's going to take all those emails for you and throw them in the garbage.
Eric, with your logic, when In Plain Sight called, I should have said, well, Eric lives in Sacramento. He can't be in New Mexico. I'll make decisions for you. I don't know whether you're driving through Los Angeles, or I don't know whether you'd want to double on back and go to Los Angeles to make some extra money. I don't decide your fucking social calendar.
Gary's had it with you.
I really have.
He said that's the last time he even sends you anything that comes through.
Why would I help you? In other words, I have to now think for you? I said your handicap is that you're a prick.
Your handicap is you're a jackass. Shut up.
Ouch.
And listen to me. Let me reply. I have an agent just like Howard. I'm not the one that handles that shit, Gary. Email that shit to Johnny.
Oh.
Not to me.
But wait a second. But Eric, that's not even what you said.
Not appropriate.
Even if that's a fucking retarded logic too, but your logic wasn't like, "Hey, I don't handle this." Your logic was, "You're a jackass who doesn't pay attention. You know I'm not going to be in L.A. that day."
And Gary doesn't work for you, Eric. He doesn't have to send your email to your agent. He sends it to you.
You get it and you send it to your agent.
Right.
Like you can't hit a button.
Well, maybe you can.
Even Johnny was like, "Why the fuck is he emailing that to you?"
Do you not realize that Johnny tells you what you want to hear? That Johnny thinks you're as big a joke as anybody?
No, he doesn't get that. Why'd you have to tell him? That's like telling a little kid there's no Santa Claus.
Johnny agrees with you because it's better than arguing with you.
Johnny thinks it's funny.
When you complain about me to Johnny, he goes, "Yeah, that Gary's an asshole," because it's funny and he doesn't want to deal with fighting with you.
A lot of people think you're an asshole.
That's true. But in this case to you, I wasn't. I was trying to be nice, trying to help you make some extra money. And by the way, facilitating all these emails from the people from In Plain Sight right from the
Gary
beginning.
doesn't really care. He's doing it to be a nice guy.
I've done as much work for you to get on this dumbass show as Johnny has.
And it's still not going to happen because now the guy's pulling his head. For some reason, they're under the impression that Eric's not available.
I don't think Eric's being truthful. Whether how many calls did you make to them yesterday, Eric?
I only talked to them a couple of times.
Okay, so now it went from 1 to 2. They said 2. He said, "I only called them once." Now it's a couple of times.
Right.
Maybe.
They don't care, Eric. You're already a big pain in the ass for them.
And it's not that big a part.
Maybe at the most 3 times. Once
at the most.
Eric, you called a major production 3 times over a little bit part.
Oh.
Are you claiming they asked you to change the dates?
Last week, the email said tentatively the 24th and the fucking 25th.
Wow, what a pain in the ass he is.
Shut up and let me finish my goddamn sentence.
You are so ungrateful. You're just really the most ungrateful little shit there is.
They should get Marty the midget.
Yeah, he can act. And he's a nice guy. And you know what? He can get there on his own and he shows up when you tell him.
I'm trying to get Eric work, but it's not working.
It's very difficult.
It's making me look bad. I can't imagine what those In Plain Sight people think of me. I'm telling you, you're going to lose this role to Marty the midget. And Marty can breathe.
I'm not going to lose this role to anyone. Just let me finish.
It's true. Who could be him?
There's only one of him. But, Eric, you've got to show up on the days you promised to show up.
I am trying to fucking explain that, but you are still
it's taking too long.
You're in love with your own damn voice, and you're not letting me speak.
All right, go ahead. Explain to me. Are you working on the days they asked you to work that you agreed to on the air? Simple yes or no.
The last person I talked to yesterday with Johnny on a 3-way call was the guy said that be there on leave on the 23rd, tape on the 24th, possibly either leave on the 24th because they condensed it down to 1 day of shooting.
Okay.
And that was them changing, not me changing.
Okay, so you're in.
And leave either that day or stay that extra night and leave the next day.
Okay, and there's no problem with your oxygen tank?
I'm working on that.
There's a hiccup. You said there was a hiccup. So what's the hiccup, Eric?
The concentrator possibly will be here the morning of the 23rd.
Why not get it there earlier?
Because can't. It's a 2-week process.
Oh, boy. If I'm in plain sight, I'm yelling.
So long.
But here's the thing.
If I'm in plain sight, I'm out of this.
The other thing is
Weren't
with
we
Eric.
talking about this before the end of the year?
Yeah.
And the thing with Eric that I never understand is
I'm telling you, he's cutting that concentrator. I don't know what a concentrator is, but he's cutting it close.
It's a 2-week process for him.
Right.
I don't know that it's a 2-week process.
Right.
But he still had plenty of time to already have it.
It's a 2-week order process.
So why did you order? Okay, we had you on December. We had you on December 14th. Why didn't you order it then?
because you could only rent the damn thing for a week at a time.
Right, but you knew the week you needed.
Not until this week.
I don't buy it.
Wow,
When I last spoke.
If I'm in plain sight, I'm getting out of this.
Liza Minnelli is easier to deal with than Eric. And she has more lines.
Gary's actually right about this because when John Strauss was on, he gave the week. He said it would be 2 days within this week,
right?
The week of the 17th
and so
to the 24th.
he could have ordered.
So he knew which week it was.
Yeah. Thank you.
He said the 18th to the 27th. That's more than a week.
I don't know, man. If I'm the producer...
So you order it for 2 weeks.
Right.
If I'm the producer of In Plain Sight, Eric, I'm out of this. No offense. It's
Go fucking back and listen to that conversation.
All right. Well, listen.
Do you not think that... Can I ask you a question? Do you think you're easy or difficult to work with?
I don't think I'm difficult to work with.
You ought to go back and listen to these tapes.
They got 3 calls from you yesterday.
And by the way, there's got to be 30 people in the cast.
Yeah, there's plenty of guest stars every week. That
Mary
they have
McCormick's
to deal
the
with.
star of the show. She doesn't even carry on like this. She should be like, I can't get my concentrator.
But believe me, the moving parts, the people who come in and out, Eric's the most difficult.
Meanwhile, we've totally forgotten about the fact that he's afraid of werewolves, and there are werewolves in New Mexico. And is that all worked out?
I wonder if it's a full moon during the time that Eric's there.
Did they ever satisfy you that they have to keep all bears and werewolves away from you?
Has anyone told you you believe bullshit?
All right. Well, you're the one who said it.
I'm going to leave, Eric, but I'm going to leave with this. In a business where people are used to dealing with the most difficult of the difficult, you have been deemed fucking difficult.
Mary McCormick had twins, and she was on the set the next day. She gave birth during a scene.
And didn't complain.
Right. All right, Eric. I don't know what's going on, but trust me, you got to pull this together.
How many damn times do I have to say that werewolf shit was bullshit that Johnny put in that he thought was funny but wasn't?
Yeah, but you told me you didn't know if there were werewolves or not because you read it on IMDb.
No, he read it on
I didn't say
Wikipedia.
I read
Wikipedia, right.
Idiot.
Okay.
I didn't say I read it. I said Johnny read it.
Yeah, and you
believed it. You were asking for help.
I'm just saying. All right. Thanks, Eric. Listen, I just wanted to know what was going on. Now I've got a pretty clear picture, and I wish you luck. I hope you're on the show. I'm looking forward to watching it.
Right.
Good luck.
Thank you.
All right. Take care, Eric. Later. Bye.
Bye.
Eric the Midget is back on the phone, but do you really want to go through this again?
What is the problem now?
Let me just tell him. Hey, Eric, it's okay. We're done. I mean, we'll do it. We'll talk another day. I got to wrap up the show.
You call me. You wake me up out of sleep to defend myself. You barely give me fucking chance to defend myself.
I gave you more time than anybody.
You kept talking over me. Not only that,
well, you're
now
boring sometimes.
Now I'm fully awake. Yesterday.
Was that our problem?
Well, what do you want from me?
You were looking a sleeping midget.
Call me back tomorrow.
I realized the phone conversation that I had with the last person, he was so adamant at getting the oxygen thing to work. He took my doctor's phone number and the oxygen company's phone number. They didn't tell you that.
All right.
Well,
okay. All right. No problem. I get it. All right. I was wrong. Sorry, Eric. Okay. Got it.
Go back to sleep.
That's all right. You cleared it all up. Hope it all works out. Is he calling in on a walkie-talkie? Doesn't it always sound like he's on a...
He's breaking up. And...
Break it when
Don't worry, Eric. I'm with you.
He keeps letting go of the button.
Hold the button.
I'm talking to you on the same damn cell phone I was talking to you on a few minutes ago.
Okay, Eric. All right, I get it now. Thank you for clearing that up. Okay? Now we all have it.
Sorry, we misunderstood.
Sorry. Talk to you later, okay?
All right.
All right. Later.
Bye.
All right. Has everyone got that? Eric's clearing it up.
I don't know what he was.
Oh, stop. No, you understand what Eric meant, right?
Of course I
All
do.
right. Okay.
I was
Me
making
too.
a joke.
Yeah, I know, Eric.
Carrier. Oxygen. 2 weeks.
What is that?
Interrupt. You. I am away. You. Interrupt.
That's all I hear. It's like a supervillain.
Ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang.
Well, everyone understand it now?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
because there was a Eric is right. There was a bit of confusion, and now it's been cleared up.
He didn't tell us that
Right.
before.
All right. Now he was awake.
Gary, you've just deemed him the most difficult of the difficult.
Yes.
Is there any way, though, that Eric is telling any semblance of the truth?
No, because he doesn't know. Because he doesn't know how to work in the confines of a business. He never worked in a business, so he's telling what he believes to be the truth, but it's not.
Howard keeps saying, if I'm in plain sight, if I'm running this show, I'm out.
Yeah, I agree. You know, they wanted to get involved because it'd be cool to get a little press on the show, but now it's really fucking with their show. And you know what? They got a bunch of press from us anyway. God bless them. You know, and I don't begrudge them. By the way, they deserve every bit of press they have for how much effort they put in. They should pull the ripcord and walk away.
What's your prediction? Will that happen, or will Strauss and company stick with it?
Strauss seems like he really wants to get Eric on, but at some point it's got to end.
It was very low. Because I believe that.
But given the fact you also mentioned they got a lot of press out of this, but that also means that all eyes are on them. Will they stick with the handicapped guy and put him in the show, or will they bail? Do you think?
I think they've done. Everything they can. I don't think anybody's going to say to them, "Oh, you're anti-handicap," because I told you, Eric's biggest handicap is he's an asshole. So they're anti-assholes, not anti-handicap people. His handicap is not what's hindering this. It's his fucking attitude.
Right. Man, I rarely see you this fired up anymore.
Fuck him. Oh, prick.
Tim's a funny guy. I heard a rumor about Tim.
What is the rumor?
Tim, our program director. That Tim has put on a lot of weight since you got him on a diet and and successfully got him to lose a lot of weight. In fact, he was your prize student for a very short time. And, which was amazing.
I now have the tools in order to take the weight off.
I was more interested in Tim's health.
Right. But he took off a lot of weight.
Cookies are my weakness.
And so, he has put on a lot of weight recently. And so, we have this Cookie Wednesday or Cupcake Wednesday.
Cupcake Wednesday,
yeah. And I know it's it's a big temptation for everyone because they stick the cupcakes right in the center of our hall.
You can't get away from the smell.
Yeah, it's there in the hall. And, you know what, I don't know. I don't have a problem with it because
you don't walk by it 50 times.
Right. So evidently, one of the guys or a couple of guys, this is what I heard, saw Tim walk. He has a move. He walks by the cookies and the cupcakes, and he palms one when he thinks no one's looking. He runs into the bathroom and eats it.
Oh, my God.
Right, and he's
What's
embarrassed.
wrong with him?
So I guess they were going to do the story on the news, and Tim put the kill on it.
He killed the story?
Yeah.
That's not right.
I mean, that... But he's evidently very embarrassed. Like, you know what? He's a guy.
He's like a smoker who's fallen off.
Yeah,
and he won't smoke. He won't buy a pack. He's bumming, and he smokes in secret, hiding it from all the people he told he was quitting.
I want to liberate Tim. Tim, so everyone knows you got fat. We know you must be eating something.
You have to be eating. We can see
right.
it.
It's okay, dude. Eat your. It's so depressing to think that he's hiding in that little bathroom eating his cupcake.
Cookie in the bathroom.
Yeah. Where is he?
Cookies are my weakness.
We know cookies are your weakness. Where is he?
I'm calling him now.
Yeah, give him a call. Tell him to come down here. It's so sad. Like, the thought of him munching in the bathroom is just... It's like a woman.
And then killing the story. I mean, get a sense of humor about yourself. Maybe it'll be better.
He doesn't have a sense of humor about himself. There was another news story that he killed that I heard that I thought was ridiculous that he killed it.
What was that?
I think Tim... You know how you got him drinking that green drink? Yeah. It's healthy for him?
Uh-huh. It's juice.
Yeah, and I guess... I don't know how it works, but like, do you return the bottles or something?
There's a juice place called Organic Avenue, and they have these glass bottles.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to return the bottles because they're real expensive glass bottles.
Well, I heard he returns the bottles full. Like
what?
Am I right, Gary? Have you heard this?
I have.
Yeah.
I have.
I get reports on Tim.
I knew something was up because I was in his office yesterday, and he had the green drink there. So jokingly, I said to his assistant, Sarah, I was like, ooh, can I have some? And she turned around. She didn't know I was joking. She goes, oh, we have plenty.
So when he returns the bottles, they're full.
I guess the interns picked them up for him, but they've been returning them and they're full. That's the story I'm hearing.
Well, why is he bothering getting them?
He's trying.
That's expensive stuff not to be using.
Where is Tim? He won't come in?
He's not here.
Oh, we're kidding. What's his story? He used to be in at the crack of dawn.
He used to be able to get up before he stopped doing all the right things.
He almost always is.
He used to get up when he drank his green drink. Couldn't wait to get here to get it.
You got to do.
You do what you got to do.
I know
do what you got to do.
The TV guys hit me on the intercom every time Tim comes in, and they're doing like over how much they think he's gained since he lost his lowest amount of weight.
What do you think he's gained?
They think it's at least 30 pounds.
Yeah, I'd say that's about right. I'd say he's put back 30
But
pounds.
a couple of people were thinking maybe 40.
No. I mean, he had fat clothes when he started. Robin got him thin. He went to all these skinny, like, he's one of those guys, he was still a little bit chubby, and his clothes were way too tight. So then he started to get heavy, and I saw he had thrown out all his fat clothes because he was convinced he was gonna stay thin, and I told him to hold on to those fat clothes for a couple of months.
Can I tell you what our favorite Tim outfit was? When he lost the weight, he got these jeans, and then he got like this sort of almost like a Western shirt. He would wear that all the time.
Right.
And then he started to put back just a tiny bit of weight, and he had whatever the male equivalent is of camel toe.
Right, yeah.
Cock. Like a big cod piece.
Cock toe.
Cock toe. And everybody would go like, Tim would have those jeans on, you would see cock toe.
Yeah, because he was heavy, and his cock had no room in those jeans. Oh, Tim is downstairs. He's going to be up in 5 minutes. I'm surprised he killed the cupcake story.
I understand being embarrassed about it because, I guess he's supposed to be our leader, and it does sound funny that he's in the bathroom.
Yeah, but when everybody else is a target and those stories would have been done, he can't kill them on himself.
Can't kill a cupcake story.
Right. That seems sort of, low on the, on the chain of things that would piss you off.
If he was fucking 5 different women, I get it, But cupcake story? If he was cheating on his taxes, I get it. But the cupcake story, good Lord, can't kill that one.
He tries though. Like, have you ever been in Tim's office?
I don't go back there.
So he's got a refrigerator,
right?
And it's full of the green drinks. He bought weights. Like sometimes he tries to lift weights between.
He has weights in his office.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Is there a bed?
They have a setting on them, right? Yeah. Like you turn a dial,
and it gets heavier or something.
Yeah,
one of those.
Yeah. So it could be 5 pounds. You turn the dial, it's 10 pounds. Turn the dial again, it's 20 pounds.
What's he got it turned on?
I don't know. I almost bought him off him.
You think he could even do a push-up?
Yeah. Tim's okay. I mean, he's heavy, but he's not. He's not completely out of shape.
Right.
I think he could do stuff.
Right. Wow. He sneaks into the. What does he do? He palms a cupcake and then he sneaks into the bathroom and eats it.
That's what people have said.
does he think is not seeing? There are eyes everywhere here.
So
yeah. You can't hide anything around here.
And by the way, don't try to walk by the TV room. There's 40 sets of eyes.
Right. So he palms it. He gets into the bathroom. And he's in there for a couple of seconds, and he eats the cupcake.
Wolfing down the cupcake. Is that even enjoyable?
I'd like to know. Like, I'd love to follow. I wish we didn't do this.
Does he flush?
Well, I would have followed up to see, like, does he take the cupcake wrapper and put it right on top of the garbage, or does he pick up paper towels and put it under?
Like hiding it under?
Well, and does he flush to pretend like he just went to the bathroom?
I don't know.
Right. Where is he when you need him? Good Lord.
It's taking a long time to get up.
Yeah. I don't think he wants to deal with us. Hey, by the way, I just got word. Tim is here, but he won't come in and discuss the cookies.
I'll go get him.
He's so fucking sensitive. Tell him it's going to be worse if he doesn't come in. Because everyone's going to be laughing at him.
How did he know what we wanted to talk about? Who's ratting?
Nah, he knows.
He's listening on that phone of his.
Gary, make a trail of cupcakes to the studio door to lure Tim in.
That way we'll get him.
Yeah, he'll be tricked. Yeah, come on. We got to talk to him. Got to find out what's up. What's up with Tim?
I don't know where he is.
Is he hiding?
I don't know. He's not in his office. He's not in the bathroom. He's not in the TV room. He's not in the newsroom. I don't
Put
know
our news department on it.
Put out
need
an
him.
APB.
I want him here.
He'll turn up.
He'll turn up. You'll find him. You'll track him down. Does he really care that much about whether he eats a cupcake or not? Is he really that embarrassed?
I wonder if anybody's actually seen him up here yet. Because people said he's here, but he won't come in. But I wonder, did he really come up? Did he make it up here yet?
Where's our news guy?
Oh.
Uh-oh,
They're
what's
created by man. We can solve them by
earlier
man.
when we were looking for him, I called his office directly,
And
his
he
extension,
answered?
and he answered.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
So he was in his office.
No, the guy at the front desk said he didn't come in yet.
Oh.
You know what? Probably what happened is a lot of guys here, they forward their extension to their phone, which is a good move because it makes it seem like you're in.
All right.
There's so many projects and initiatives going on around these channels.
Well, now it'll be really uncomfortable because I'll take a break and Tim will come in and I'll go, I don't want to talk about the cupcake.
You know he's not going to let it go. And you know the longer the day goes on, you just make it worse. It's so silly. It's not even a big thing.
We went to a chain pet store for the shitty little rat.
I know.
You get it for a week and a
I've had this conversation. You know how many times I've had this conversation? You're preaching to the choir, but inevitably,
I'm the same. That's great.
You don't have the fat gene.
It's not going to go away.
I don't say this often, but that's brilliant.
I gotta really, you know,
But it's so nothing.
I've got the fat gene, but I've got to work really hard to stay thin. It's
deserves the credit.
Yeah, say something.
It really is difficult.
Mike is a genius.
No, but nobody's saying, nobody's questioning that.
Whoever said it is a genius.
Most people, willpower to me is
I know, but everybody appreciates what you do. That has nothing to do with this. This is just...
Willpower is something that's it's the measure of you as a person.
I can tell. What I'm saying is, you're don't goofing on the fact that you have a cupcake has nothing to do with whether we think you work hard or not.
Hey, where is our newsman? What's our newsman's name?
John?
John. Hey, where's John? You should know that, Robin. Oh, it's Lisa G. I saw John out there.
I saw him chasing somebody.
I think it was Tim. Tim won't come in. They found Tim. Tim, our program director, won't come in because he's embarrassed. Can you believe Tim's embarrassed about eating some cupcakes? Get the fuck in here.
We need an intervention. I think we need to get some kind of a psychologist or psychiatrist.
No, we don't. Just get him in here.
No, he's traumatized apparently and needs to deal with this issue.
We better get over it. Well, Lisa, hi.
It's hard when you...
What's hard? What? He's fucking grabbing a cookie and goes into the bathroom and eats it? He can't talk about that?
Well...
That's so nothing.
Well, I met the guy that discovered the fat gene, and he said either you have it or you don't.
Right.
Well, that's not the issue. It's whether Tim can eat a cupcake in public.
I don't want him eating in the bathroom. I want him to eat out in the open. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
And they said if you have the fat gene, you're hungry every single day, every single second of the day.
Yeah, well, you know what? Everybody has the fat gene. We're all hungry. Fuck that. That's all horseshit.
Well, again, you're talking out of school. She met a scientist.
Yeah, I'm the same scientist.
You don't have the fat gene.
Yeah, oh, I have it. Trust me. I got to really, you know what? I've got the fat gene, but I've got to work really hard to stay thin. It's difficult. You know? It really is difficult to stay thin.
They are even now saying that willpower is actually a muscle you have to exercise.
Right. Most people, you know, willpower to me is learned. It's this idea that it's genetic is ridiculous. Willpower is something it's the measure of you as a person.
It's actually an expenditure of energy. You have to really build it up.
I want Tim to come in here and eat a cupcake on camera.
No, I don't know what we love him. Why is he...
Hold on, I'm on the phone with him.
What's he saying?
He's very upset. Give me a minute.
He's
This is what I'm saying. We need like a doctor here to talk to him.
He's the
He's
funniest.
got problems.
Tell him it's only going to get more awkward if he doesn't come in here. Gary. Tell Tim it's going to get more awkward if he doesn't come in.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
It's getting weird.
Howard, I'm leaving this open. Tim, Howard's saying it's just going to get more awkward. I'm saying to Tim that the longer it goes, the worse it gets, and it's just so nothing. And Tim's like, hey, I'm under a lot of stress. I work hard. This is unfair.
We know he works hard.
Nobody's equating. We all think you do a great job.
Right. Tell him it's going to...
We're not your enemies. We love you.
Tell him he's making me uncomfortable now. It's his job.
No, Tim, you got to come in now.
Yeah, I want to get this awkwardness out of it.
He said, I'm doing stuff. I'll be in a little while. But he said, listen, I've been in this business. He's like, listen, I don't want to be Howard's punching bag. And I'm like,
no, I'm just going to try and help him. I'm going to say...
we have this same issue. Remember when Fred was trying to quit smoking, and then he was smoking in secret, and then we discover it?
Yeah, ask Fred how helpful you were.
We were. Is he smoking now? No.
But you had nothing to do with it. I quit on my own.
Right. See? Oh, this is silly. He doesn't...
Hey, Howard, he's really, genuinely upset. I feel bad for him.
I'm telling you, I hear that this is a problem for him.
Well, now it's becoming my problem because now I'm uncomfortable.
Now both of you need counseling.
Tell him to get in here, or I'm going to
couples counseling,
or I'm going to revoke his bathroom privileges.
They're created by man. We can solve them by man.
Actually, it's dining room privileges.
All right. Anyway, good.
All right.
What's the matter with you? Why are you so upset?
Because I don't want to be a punching bag. So what?
You're
I
not
gained
a
a few.
punching bag.
I gained a couple of pounds. Big fucking
You're
deal.
not a punching bag.
I'll lose it, right, Robin?
Well, if people can, yes.
Exactly.
No, I'm trying to understand something. All right, you gained some weight back. In fact, you gained a lot of weight back.
25 pounds.
Okay. So, listen to me. You don't have to hide in the bathroom when you eat your cupcake.
I don't hide. That's bullshit.
Somebody said you palmed. Just tell me if this is true. You
It's
palmed
not
a cupcake.
true. No.
And you
I'll
brought
walk
it-
by and I'll grab a cookie every once in a while, whatever.
Right. So this
You're not
is...
palming it and hiding.
No,
You
fuck no.
swear on the Lord Jesus Christ?
I swear in my kids' eyes.
That you never walked into the bathroom and eaten your cupcake?
No. Never. I don't eat cupcakes. I eat cookies.
The cookie.
Exactly. Cookies are my
So
weakness.
where did this story come from? Did you kill a story about
Because
eating?
everybody embellishes everything around here.
Oh.
So what? So come in and clear it up.
So
Was it so difficult?
No, it's just bullshit.
But what about this accusation that your green drink, you've been returning the bottles full with all your
That's
green
true.
drink? That is true.
That is true.
All right.
Why buy them? They're expensive.
I know it. And I've been trying to drink them.
And you're not a punching bag. I mean, you do look like a heavyweight bag. You know, one of those heavy
Like
bags.
the heavy bag?
No, listen to me. Come here. Come here for a second. No, I want to say something. All right, so you're yo-yoing with your weight. So big deal. You're a dude.
Yeah, but I like to be thin. I like to be in shape.
I know. Well, you'll get there.
All right.
All right. I mean, well, what's the matter with you? I just wanted to clear up that you don't have to hide in the bathroom and eat cookies.
don't.
Okay, that cleared it up.
I hope that's not true.
Stop being a pussy and hiding out there. Come
I'm
in here.
souping. I'm doing my detox thing.
Hey, did you see the cake?
Where's that from?
Tim.
Get the fuck out of here.
Come on, Tim. Talk to me for a sec. Tim, do you think you're making it worse by avoiding Howard?
I'm not dealing with it. It's bullshit. I don't sit and fucking hide in the bathroom.
I eat all day long.
He's angry. It's a fired up program director. Right there.
He's angry.
He's hungry.
I guess when Richard was growing up on the farm, he used to. You remember when I first got into those porn telephone numbers? Remember years ago in the 80s, you could call a phone number and have a girl talk to you,
Right.
but it was a recording,
Yeah.
and then you'd beat off to it.
Yeah.
So that was like sort of a cool thing. And Richard, I guess when he was growing up in Kansas, used to buy these tapes to jerk off to, but they weren't videotapes; they were audio tapes. So I said, let me hear them. So I'm listening to these audio tapes that Richard used to jerk off to, but except it's all guys. I mean, yeah, it's a guy and a woman, but all you hear is the guy. Like, at least when I used to call those phone numbers, it was a girl talking to me.
Right.
And I jerk off to the girl's voice, and she'd be, oh, my God, I'm rubbing my tits, I'm doing this. I'm like, oh, okay. Good for you. Oh, you wouldn't believe what I'm going to do to you. I'm going to suck you off. I'm going to... I'm like, oh, my God. You're kidding. Your jerk-off tapes are weird, dude. I got to play these right now. Like, where did you buy these?
At like a porno store in Oklahoma.
Yeah, I tell you, man, they're kind of weird. All right, this is called John Shaft Man. And this is what Richard used to jerk off to when he was in high school.
Suck it, mama, do. Right there. That don't miss a lick, mama. Sweet. Good guys. Ooh, you the best. Yeah, I'm trying to, mama. Go ahead. Ooh, mean. Wow. Lick the sweat off my balls, mama. Ooh, good guys. You the best. Number one, mama. Number one. That was good, mama, do. Real good.
At what point do you finish? I mean, that guy is just fucking comical.
I try to time it to finish when he did.
Yeah, but it's a dude talking to you. How do you beat off to a dude?
Well, because you want to imagine you're that guy.
Oh, yeah. What, imagine you're like a 60-year-old black man?
Well, black man? That's
sure that is.
Almost Richard.
No, that's a black guy.
The best part is when I bought the cassette, it had like Peter North, like a white guy, and some other beautiful blonde white girl.
Guy, right?
Yeah, like they trick you.
Yeah. Well, come on, Mama Do. Who says Mama Do? Where is that from?
Well,
you listen to this.
Shit, baby, I'm ready to do some shafting. They don't call me Shaft man for nothing, you know.
Oh, Shaft.
Sounds like Herman Cain.
Those are two black people.
Yeah, right.
Oh, Ophelia.
Man.
Who have you been giving this good pussy to? You good pussy bitch. Talk your shit, baby. Make this pussy good.
Shaft, man.
Get on top of this joystick and do your thing.
Ooh.
That's it. Get this dick.
I could have beat off to this if this was the last thing on earth to beat off to.
This is if
Baby,
you can't find anything else.
Yeah, right. I mean, I get a girdle ad from the New York Times.
About that time.
I was always afraid my parents were going to ask me why I was going to the bathroom with my Walkman all the time.
Did you wear headphones?
Yeah.
Oh,
come on, you good pussy bitch.
Well, I only took the best parts. It's a whole story to it. Like Mama Do is this old woman that he knows.
How do you beat off to that? You are weird.
There was nothing. My dad never had dirty magazines. He had hunting magazines.
Right.
There were a few swimsuit.
Can't beat off to those?
Well, I found an ad for like inner tubes where a woman was in a bathing suit.
Come here, you good pussy bitch.
Shit, baby, I'm ready to do some shafting. They don't call me Shaft man for nothing, you know.
Oh, Shaft, man.
Who have you been giving this good pussy to? You good pussy bitch.
Good pussy bitch.
Who are you giving this good pussy to?
You good pussy bitch.
Oh, I'm coming.
Wow.
Oh, my God. When you finally have sex with a real woman, are you completely warped out? Do you ever call her like a good pussy bitch?
And put on that accent.
Yeah. Why are you talking like a black guy, Richard?
Who have you been giving this pussy to?
Jump on my joystick.
Richard, today we took a little stroke down memory lane.
A pump down memory lane.
Yeah, a little pull down there.
A stroll down masturbatory lane.
Yeah. You're so different from those days, aren't you? I mean, you were so sexually charged back then, mostly because, as you've admitted, you weren't getting any.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, I was a virgin until I was 19, and then I got laid a couple times and went on a 10-year dry spell. So you tend to become horny and take matters into your own hands when those kind of things happen.
Quite literally into your own hands.
Literally, yeah. And, you know, the thing was, when I was a kid, it was before you could, where I was in Kansas, it was before you could get porno movies on VHS, and there was no internet. It was harder to find porn. So I remember one time, it was like, I think it was a trip to see a monster truck show with my buddy from school, and his parents drove us, and we snuck off and went to this porno store, and I bought this here cassette, John Shaft Man. Because I knew, you know, I didn't have my own VCR, but I knew I had a Walkman, so I could listen to to dirty stuff and jerk off to it, pump off, and use my imagination. And now when I listen back to it, it's more funny than to get me horny. But I found this in storage recently, and I was like, oh, that brings back some awesome memories. And there's probably still a few stains on here from when I was a wee little sophomore in high school. And you do what you do when you're a young kid. Kids nowadays are so fucking spoiled with the internet, and you can get porn so easy now. But back in the old days, there was really an art to it. When I was in Kansas, we'd go to the rock quarries, because for some reason at rock quarries when I was growing up, the guys that drive the front end loaders and the dump trucks, they always had porn under their seat of their machines, and we'd go and steal their porno, their fuck books. And I remember we'd steal like Stag magazine and Plumpers and shit like that. And we'd also, I don't know how, but I remember one time we found a huge trash bag full of dirty magazines at a creek under a bridge. I think somebody had hid it there because they wanted to come back and get it. Maybe their wife found it or something. But me and my buddy Clint this is when we were in grade school, we would go out on, once we found this porn under a bridge at a creek, we searched every bridge in our county because we thought, oh, everybody throws porn under bridges. And it was a fun thing to do when you're a kid, to look for porno. And even I searched every single centimeter of my parents' 6-acre farm for my dad's stash of dirty magazines, and I swear my dad has never owned a dirty magazine because I couldn't find him anywhere. So all I found was his stack of fur, fish, and game hunting magazines and a freaking woman in a bathing suit. That, and there was a Bass Pro Shops catalog with a woman advertising like this fishing boat, and she was in a bathing suit, and I pumped off to that when I was a kid. So I have a lot of great memories. Kids, I think nowadays, they're very spoiled, and they are not going to grow up with the same memories of hunting all over the countryside for porn and dirty magazines and listening to porn cassettes and jerking off while you're listening on your Walkman in the bathroom. And it's really, it's nostalgic, and I could talk about this all day. Maybe eventually I'll even do a radio show about, like, guys my age and older, how they got a hold of porn when they were young, because it's a cool thing.
Well, it's been great shooting the jizz with an old veteran like you.
This has been Shooting the Jizz with Richard and Greg.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John High and Gary Dell'Abate. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
Hey, it's Gary Dell'Abate. On Tuesday's wrap-up show, we talked about how Robin had made a huge announcement that she went to a seminar over the weekend and she wasn't going to emasculate men anymore. We talked about it for a while on the wrap-up show before Robin got there, and then Robin walked in and she joined us. Here's what happened.
I think we should start with Robin Quivers and her pledge to no longer emasculate anyone. Where did that come from, Gary? And will she stick to it?
I don't know where to start, but Robin's always evolving. She goes to a lot of these, I don't know what you want to call them.
Seminars?
Seminar is a good word. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to complain even a little bit, because the last time Robin came in and made a declaration like this was when, got to be 15 years ago, when she called me to tell me she loved me because she went to some place and And actually, whatever that thing was that she went to, she really did sort of shift her life around and change. So if this means she's not going to break my balls anymore, why would I be against it?
I don't think you should be against it, but people are wondering, one, the validity of it and how long she's going to stick with it. But
what's the validity of anything when you think about it? She went to some place where they talked about something. If she buys into it, that's the validity of it.
Right, provided that she sticks with it. And JD came in right after, and she did not knock JD at all. And there was plenty of opportunity to emasculate him during that conversation.
I almost wish today was the day I threw my first pitch. Rob would have been, oh, Gary.
Well, let's talk about Robin for a second. And when this has happened before, this isn't like you just said 15 years ago, but she definitely goes to things, gets motivated, and changes. And
she's into the self-improvement thing big time. She likes to go to places and see how she can make herself better. I know for a lot of people like you're very skeptical, John. I can see by looking at you. It's not your cup of tea, as Mark Wahlberg would say. But it has worked for her in the past, so I'm like, that's what she wants to do. That's good. Certainly not harming anybody.
No, and I admire her for doing it, but I find it strange how was your weekend? Okay, Benji shaved, Fred got a dog, and then Robin declares that she makes a pledge to no longer emasculate anyone, and then asked for everyone's help on the show to help her out with this.
I thought it was great, too, because in light of what she had to say, which we didn't know what it is, Howard's like, okay, what did we do wrong?
Yeah, immediately somebody did something wrong, but... So she makes this declaration, and Howard talks to her about it a little bit. Throughout the rest of the show, she doesn't really emasculate anybody, but I wonder if it's a struggle for her to do it. You know what I mean? Is she thinking, okay, I want to say this, but I can't say it now?
I would think it's a struggle.
Did that come out of left field to you, and do you think Robin can stick with it?
Well, I wasn't shocked. I mean, Robin's often saying, hey, I'm trying something out that I think is, will improve my life, improve who I am. I really am curious what it means to her. What is emasculating, what's not? When is it okay to is it okay to critique someone, critique things? What is sort of her boundaries of emasculating?
Yeah, if she's going to stop being negative, we're in trouble.
Do you think that there was a need for an apology? Because she said she had to apologize. There was one thing in particular with Howard she wanted to apologize for, or is that sort of water under the bridge? That's the way the show goes, and no one takes it really to heart.
No, again, when she called me to tell me she loved me 15 years ago, that was part of the process. You go to these things, you have some self-realization, and then you say, okay, I want to go back. I guess it's almost like the letter you write from AA, where you apologize to all the people you hurt. That's part of it, I guess.
What to you, what is emasculating? What does she mean by that? Is it making someone seem like less of a man?
I wasn't sure.
That's the definition, is it not? I mean, taking away, sort of chipping away at your manhood.
That's what I would think, but I wonder, in everyday, at one point, she goes, when she made it, I think she made a joke about Howard on the sinking ship that he wouldn't try to save anybody, that's emasculating.
I can't answer. I don't know what Robin's definition of the word. What do you think it is?
I think she means taking away from their manhood, but I wonder if she's going to sort of enlarge it to any kind of critique. And also, does it go towards women too?
Well, I don't think it does.
No, she was apologizing to the men.
Right. Would Chaz Bono qualify?
That's a good question.
But Benji brings up a point. Is there a difference between critiquing, busting balls, and emasculation?
Robin's going to have to draw that line. If she doesn't critique anybody in anything, like you said, Gary, we've got a problem here. But I don't think that's going to happen.
Dun, dun, dun. Breaking news from Jason.
And shockingly, it's Jason reporting it.
This is the coolest thing because so few people say nice things about me around here. But Robin stopped me in the hall, no Howard TV cameras or anything, and said that she wanted to apologize for any past time she might have emasculated me, and that she wanted to tell me how much she appreciated me and my hard work when we did the charity together. And then Sal came over and she started giving Sal the same rap and started apologizing to Sal, and she said, I'm sorry, Sal, you were right. I was wrong about everything.
What?
And that's both mine and Sal's head exploded. Even Sal was like, no, Robin, you were probably right. And she goes, no, I apologize. So she is on the apology tour.
I got to say,
I like it.
I've been here the longest and I've taken the most shit. I expect a big apology.
You're waiting for a closed door, 15 minutes.
Yeah, something like that.
Jace, do me a favor.
Tears.
After you or Steve, let's get Sal in here because I'm very curious to hear Sal's take on all this. Now, does it seem sincere to you, or she's just kind of checking it off the list?
It seems sincere in the sense that this is something she wants to do. It's something that she obviously I say obviously, she seems to feel bad about how she's treated people and is trying to make amends. I don't know about this whole emasculation thing or who Alison Armstrong is, but she seems to want to make good with people.
I can tell you that when I got the "I love you" phone call from Robin, and she said she was going to change her ways, I was happy. This is like 15 years ago. I was happy but skeptical, but that really was a turning point for her. She did start acting different, and she's been a lot. She was there was before that period of time when she went to see that group, and after, and she's definitely been different and better after.
Okay, look, it's one thing to apologize to Jason, what we're talking about, but to tell Sal that she was always wrong, I mean,
by the way,
all right, Robin sold the show. It's called Punk 2.
Robin, and I told this, I'm like, Robin doesn't owe me an apology, or as far as I'm concerned, anybody, but since I could just speak for myself, like, she doesn't owe me an apology for anything as far as I'm concerned.
Steve Brandano has an update.
So I went back into the office. I turned the corner. They're both in the hallway right there, and all I hear is Sal going, I never felt emasculated by you. You can make fun of me, and they're still just in it, and I just turned around and came back. I'll go back there in a little bit, but Sal's definitely into the whole thing right now.
Sal, so, by the way, Jason took it for what it was worth.
Forget it was Sal.
Sal's just sucking it up like a sponge.
Yeah, and he's doing that voice that he does, like his serious talk voice.
The voice where he goes, "Oh, thank you, sweetie." Yeah. That's so nice, darling. Oh, aren't you sweet?
No, he said, no, Robin, there's no need to apologize. I'm sure. No. Oh, we should get both of them down here, Steve, if we can. Sal just walked in, and I want to hear what.
Hello, yoo-hoo.
Did you stop Robin in the hallway? Were you stopped? What happened, and what did she say?
Who was she speaking to?
She was talking to me.
She was speaking to Jason. I was walking down to the bathroom, and she goes, and you, I have to apologize to you profusely. I'm like, me? What do you have to apologize to me for? And she was just like, I'm just so sorry for emasculating you for so many. I go, please, if anybody should be apologizing, it's me to her. And I told her, she's not emasculating anybody. She's entertaining. She's great at it. And, if no matter how much icing you put on a piece of shit, it's still a piece of shit. Robin is just the opposite of the spectrum. She has a positive vibe about her. And at the end of the day, people know that she's a good person.
How would you define emasculating? Like, what do you think she's...
I'm making somebody feel inferior or weak or less effective.
And has she made you feel that way?
No, Howard has, but she hasn't. I
don't understand that. How can Howard have done that, but she didn't?
Well, because I respect Howard so much, and when he says something, it hurts. Like today, he goes, Robin, when he was talking about kidneys, he goes, how many dopes we have working here with low IQs? They don't deserve a kidney. And I'm like, I'm the one with the lowest IQ here. So that I take it as a personal jab.
Are you the one with the lowest IQ in the office?
I think I was the one. Yeah, it was me, then JD, then Ralph, then Richard.
Yes.
So I was at a normal IQ, but I was the lowest in the office.
So Sal led by a mile.
King of the dipshits.
Again, even Howard doing that, it's always entertaining. I remember when I first started working here, a lot of bad email came in. I go, Gary, I can't deal with this email. And Gary pulled me aside. He goes, hey, did you like it when you read bad email about me when you were a listener? I go, I loved it. He goes, case closed. Get out of my office. And it's the truth. I'll never forget that conversation. And every time I feel bad about Howard ribbing me or emasculating me, I realize that it's extremely entertaining and it's honest. So be it. We all do it. But Robin is not an emasculator. She's an entertainer.
Well, what do you think about Howard and Fred and Gary accepting her apology? Did you think that was all sincere?
I think they're really getting a kick out of all this, especially Gary. I mean, Gary is just on cloud nine with this one. It's just.
I'm really not.
I thought you were. I thought you find it's funny in a way from the outside.
Actually, I got to tell you, I was trying to goof on it a little bit during the break, and Gary's like, I don't see what angle you're going for here. Like, it wasn't like he was running around defending Robin, but he certainly wasn't going around saying this is stupid and this is idiotic.
It certainly isn't. It's not. It's really a sincere, nice gesture.
For me, I look at this. Robin's always trying stuff, right?
Right.
This, whether you agree with it or not, has a point. It's a positive thing that she's trying to do. I have much more of an issue with ayahuasca. I don't know what the fuck that does for you. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what that does for you. I don't think shitting and vomiting is going to make you see God. Like this, she went to a place, they discussed a particular topic, and she's now going to try not to do things.
Sal, did you think her apology to you was sincere, or do you think she's just kind of checking it off her list and she went to the seminar and this is kind of what you have to do?
I think she's just trying to better herself. And that's a step in the right direction. I think we all try to better ourselves in some capacity. And I think she was sincere, but the problem, what scares me is that she doesn't need to apologize to anybody. We know that she's a really good person.
Well, wait a second. Just because she doesn't need to apologize to you, how do you know she doesn't need to apologize to anyone else?
Well, Perhaps she does if there's something personal, but she certainly should not apologize for what, in my opinion, for what she said on the air about everybody. Look at the roast. Look how horrible they were. I've said some terrible things about her in those roasts, and you know what? She took it in stride because she understands how the show works.
So my last question is, how come when Howard does it, it is emasculating, and when Robert does it, she's doing comedy?
No, it is emasculating. Robin does emasculate, and Howard emasculates, but they're both entertainers. I find what Robin does is entertaining the same way when Howard emasculates, it's entertaining as well. So that's how I looked at it.
Robin,
I think at the end of the day, it's just entertaining.
Robin, I'm glad you're here because we're getting different reaction to your apologizing for emasculating, but the question is, like, what do you define as emasculating? Because on this show, it happens all the time.
Right, and after I learned what emasculating was, I said, "Oh, that's my job. That's what I do."
Well, that's the question. What is, by the definition, what you apologize for this morning? What is emasculating?
It's anything that makes a man feel diminished.
You got a lot of shit there. You got a lot of shit you can't talk about.
So at what point did you have this realization that, oh my God, this is what I've done for a living for God knows how many years, and how am I going to make up for it?
When people were describing what emasculation was, what it looks like, and I thought about what you guys say to me constantly, I realized that that's what I do.
Is it especially go towards men, or is it in general to anyone, a woman or a man?
Well, you can't emasculate a woman.
Have you defeminized a woman?
You can, Chaz Bono.
so when there was a point today where I think it was during the news, you were talking about the ship sinking, and Howard made some joke about not rescuing people, and you started to say something. Wait, I'm emasculating you. Can you describe what you meant?
Right,
by that?
he was making a joke about himself, but when I pile on and say, "Yeah, you're not brave," that's not a joke.
What is it?
It's emasculation.
Robin, can I ask you something?
So if it was purely as a joke, it wouldn't you wouldn't feel you're violating what you're trying to do?
If it was something funny and it wasn't, because a lot of emasculation is posed as humor.
Right. Well, let me ask you this. So JD's in there right after you make this big revelation.
Yes.
There was plenty of opportunity for you, and you have in the past commented on JD's situation. Were you telling yourself, okay, I got to hold back here and not comment on this, or comment in a were you sort of...
I was looking for different ways to comment.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to do anything. He was already uncomfortable. He was already feeling embarrassed. There were a number of things going on for JD that I didn't have to make worse.
Oh, what's the fun in that?
Well, you joke at that, Jason, but isn't a lot of the core of this show doing just that?
And it was being done.
So you felt you didn't need to jump on.
Right. Okay. If I don't have anything really revelatory to say or to enhance that, why do I need to continue, just be more of a piler honor?
And Gary, will this make things awkward now in the studio and change the dynamic, or is it just, smooth sailing ahead?
Luckily for Robin, there's 17 people who can pick up where she left off. I can come in, Will can come in, Jason can come in, Fred's still around, Benji can do his thing.
Do you still feel you can critique somebody and not diminish their manhood?
Well, Dave Navarro felt critiqued.
He felt critiqued before he said anything. Because apparently in the past you've critiqued him.
Past Robin was on his mind.
But if somebody pisses you off and you go, you know what, man, you fucking pissed me off. You're an asshole. Is that emasculating, or is that just you being mad?
I'm questioning myself about all of these things at this point. And one of the things I know is that if I have something to say to you, to contribute to you, I could do that off the air much more effectively than on the air.
Robin, in the past you've said that, on the show as a matter of fact, you said that you're a character. There's a character Robin. Mm-hmm. Now, is the emasculating Robin a character, or are you coming to the conclusion that it's just really you and there is no character?
Well, there's certainly a character that I don't feel the way I act every day. I may come in here some days and not feel like, I might feel like crap, but I still become Robin and do the show.
Well, can you continue to be the emasculating character?
That is not what I want to be.
And why don't you want? Why is it bad to emasculate someone?
Because it diminishes their capacity to perform and produce.
What if you have no dignity left anyway? Like me.
See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Men do it to themselves all the time. I don't have to be a part of
Men
that.
do it to other men all the time.
Yeah.
That's called breaking balls.
Right, but it is breaking balls. But when your wife does it,
Oh, yeah.
it makes a whole difference, doesn't it?
Well, we've got the king of emasculation over here, Sal. I mean, you've had to deal with it at home. You've talked about that, how you felt it. But when Robin came to apologize to you, he just said, like, why is she? He doesn't feel there's a need for an apology.
Absolutely not. No.
Now, is it? Are you making yourself feel better by apologizing?
I know that, right now we're all calm and nothing's going on. And I know that Sal has been very upset with me when he's in the midst of being berated by Howard.
I personally
when
think,
he hears my voice.
I personally think, yeah, I'm when Howard yells at me, I get so worked up.
Right.
But, there are times where I want to attack Howard, and you know what? I think I intentionally take a cheaper shot at you. I vent on you, which is not fair to you.
It's also because I've chimed in.
Yeah, it is.
I've brought attention to myself at that moment, and you look at it as, I don't need another shot fired.
So
Gary, you've commented
Bring in this
all the
Armstrong
time.
lady. I got to talk to her.
You've commented all the time how Howard's sticking it to you, but then what really gets you is when Robin...
The shiv, as Ronnie says all the time, I get the shiv in the back.
And maybe it is the woman thing. Maybe that's why it feels different. I don't know.
It is. That's what I was just saying to Sal. Like, I know this is going to sound insanely sexist, so whatever. But, when you're on the air or anywhere arguing, you just don't want to hear from a chick. Like, it really is just like a chick thing. It's like, yo, shut up. You're not in this. Like, get the... Like, I don't know.
But it's not a sexist thing.
There's different way men argue with men.
You don't want to lose face or lose respect in the eyes of a woman.
Right.
So when he's already being publicly berated.
Right, by his boss.
Right.
Right.
Does he now need to realize this is in front of a woman?
So during moments like that, will you be knitting and bringing drinks over?
I'll be trying to support as gently as I can.
What's that woman's name again that you went to?
Alison Armstrong.
And when is she coming back? I think maybe we get a bus and they go pick up all our wives and take them.
Well, Gary did say that after hearing all this, that he's expecting a nice long chat with you.
Apology.
I was kidding, by the way.
But
I really
would
not.
love to have a chat with you.
But it's I did said that.
Clear out your Saturday, Robin.
In the 70s,
we had our chat and it worked. That's what I was telling. I was telling all the guys that when we had that thing,
that was one of those times. Yeah.
Everybody was sort of like, "Oh, Robert's trying something new," and I'm like, "Listen, I can tell you from experience. When you went through that, that is a very definitive line for me. You did change. You changed your life after that. So if you're going to try something, what's the big deal? Try something."
Yeah, and remember, we had a very awkward relationship.
Absolutely. Before that.
Yeah, and it was awful when I realized that I kept you at that, and I didn't even mean to. We had our problems in the past. We had resolved them as far as I was concerned, but I'd never really spoken to you about my change of heart.
Right.
And so I thought, after this woman said to me, I hope everybody loves working in your environment. And it always sounds like you guys have fun together. And I was like, you were the first person I thought of. I was like, I don't think Gary has fun with me.
In the beginning of
We're
the show...
having a lot more fun now. I really agree.
In the beginning of the show today, you made a point to say, I have something that I want. I mean, you made a big deal out of this announcement.
Yeah.
I'm sure you gave it some thought over the weekend. How did you think Howard and Fred were going to take it when you came out and said what you said?
Just as they did. I thought, first he's going to say, what is this announcement? Which is what he did. And then after I started to say what I was going to say, I knew he'd say, stop it. Wait a minute. What are you saying? Because it is a big deal.
Yeah. And you asked for help. Can you explain? Because people are confused what you mean by that.
I mean, tell me when I'm doing it.
Done.
Thank you.
Done. I'm on.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
If I start to lose it and go into automatic and start bashing you uncontrollably about the head and face, I want to know.
John, I'm curious. There's a call that I'm interested in because I see it's up here. Line 7, he said that whoever's on the phone thinks that what you're doing right now is emasculating. I'm dying to know why they think that.
I'm willing to hear.
Go ahead, Mags.
I forgive you, by the way, Robin.
Robin, I love you. Gary, John, you're great. But Robin, I mean, just you doing us men the favor of not emasculating us anymore and letting us know that is emasculating in itself.
I understand what you're saying.
I sort of get what he's saying.
I understand what you're saying.
And we all know Sal's in there for the airtime, but... But other than that, you should just keep it to yourself and continue to just emasculate us because that's what we love about you.
Well, thank you. And, you know, I have been told that one of the things to do is just apologize and be done with it because you guys can take care of yourselves.
Yeah, and actually, Benji, I wish you could be a man enough to be emasculated anymore, but I'm not sure what's going on with you.
All right, thanks, Mags. Brian in Jersey, you're on the wrap-up show.
Love the show. This is all very high-minded, but it still operates from a very distinct position of authority, Robin. You presuppose that you have the ability to control how someone feels about what you say. I think Benji made a very pointed question when he asked you, if you berate someone and it happens to be a woman, is it the same thing? I think that it has a very sexist undertones and overtones, and quite frankly, it's patently absurd to think that you can change how someone else thinks.
First of all, women don't communicate to each other the way women and men communicate to each other.
Right.
And if I was going to tell a woman something, I would definitely not tell her the way I tell a guy because it would devastate her.
No, I understand that, but again, you're missing the point, I think, in that by, making this public declaration and all of these other, things, first of all, if you believe that this is something you can control, you would need help with it because you're high-minded enough to have seen that this problem exists in that you sought out this seminar or whatever, workshop or whatever you called it, to go and deal with these issues, which I think, quite frankly, is commendable. But the result, I think, is a little bit twisted in that, it really puts everyone else in a position of having to do something as opposed to you. You're asking everyone else to make you aware of what your behavior might be if they're uncomfortable, et cetera. And again, it doesn't really identify with whether or not your problems at root are being dealt with.
I think this is more of an issue of perception. I was simply saying sometimes, things get very heated in the studio, and you can lapse into automatic. And I might not even realize that I've stepped over that line in a moment of heat.
Hey, Rob.
And that's what I'm saying. Call my attention to it.
Let me give you a specific example. And I think it's great to try to make the world a better place. I think that's where your heart is.
Mm-hmm.
Someone like Eric calls in, and a lot of people here call him Eric the Midget.
Right.
He doesn't like that. I think he feels it diminishes him. Will you stop doing that?
I usually call Eric to his face Eric the actor or Eric.
Okay.
But that has always been the case.
This is interesting. I know we're all getting fascinated by nitpicking the specifics, but it is going to be interesting to see how this plays out because it doesn't even sound like you're 100% sure how it's. I mean,
you're still working on it.
You're still working out the.
Absolutely.
Right.
When I came to this conclusion, I said to myself, I wonder what I'll do on the air.
So this is interesting.
Well, right now, Robin she's got a 3-day chip.
Right,
That's right. I don't know. I might drink again.
Have you had almost like, oh my God, I almost did it? Like, have there been a lot of moments like that? Like, I almost emasculated?
This morning on the show, Howard started to say something about himself, and I started to, I just mentioned it, that he started to talk about how he wouldn't be saving anybody on the boat, and I started to go along with it. Yeah, you're not that great. That's basically what I'm saying.
Jerry in Tampa, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, guys, what's going on?
Hey, Jerry.
Hey, Robin's just like one of the guys in there. When Howard just starts busting on balls, she's going to be just like a guy and just pile right on. You know what I'm saying? But then again, Robin, you're cackling there. Now, when it comes back on you, don't be like a silverback and fucking be all defensive.
What does that mean?
He's saying that when you get shit, you're going to have to remember that you made an oath.
I take a lot of shit already.
No, but I think he's saying that if you start getting shit, you may lapse.
That's exactly what I'm saying. I need to have people then say, you're lapsing. But I will appreciate
But if
that.
somebody's giving you shit, why aren't you allowed to lapse?
Because they're probably giving me shit for what I did.
Not necessarily, though. I mean, someone could be hitting you for whatever reason.
Why would they be doing that?
I don't know. Say they're, Say they're breaking your balls over whatever it might be. the natural reaction would be, well, you know what? And you go back at them. I think it's very difficult not to slip into that.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. I can't think of an instance.
We'll see if we're working with Robin or a Silverback.
But do you think we'll lose? I just hope we don't lose any honesty. Meaning, if Sal pisses you off for whatever reason, and you guys are arguing, and he's being an asshole, and you want to shout, "Hey, Sal, you're a fucking asshole," we're not going to lose those honest moments, or
absolutely not.
Okay, good. All right.
You're being an asshole, but you're a great man.
See,
I mean this in the most uplifting way.
But Robin, when I call you an asshole, won't you think now at this moment that, hey, he's probably right, there's something I did in the past that makes Sal call me an asshole?
Not in the past. It probably will be in the moment.
All right, you're an asshole. Let's go. Right now, you're an asshole for this whole stupid emasculation
You're not
thing.
even being sincere.
That's true. I don't know what the fuck.
Oh, you just met Sal?
Keith, you're on the wrap-up show.
Yeah, I just want to say that I think Robin is a great part of the show, like everybody else there. And I think if you stop emasculating, you're going to ruin the show.
Well, one of the biggest things that emasculates men is interrupting, which is, I'm the queen of interrupting all of you all the time. And that's one of the main things I'm working on.
Yeah, in the 70s, it would have been a punch in the face. So, yeah. Ask my mom.
Or Johnny Carson's second wife.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, this is a huge self-realization for you.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's also one thing to say it and another thing to do it. So having been through your first day, do you feel like this is something you can stick to?
It's been a very interesting first day.
Well, it's her third day. It's just her first day with us.
I meant the first day back at the show.
But this is really the test.
Right.
I mean, when you're in rehab, it's easy not to drink.
She could emasculate the doorman.
I was going to say she could have surrounded herself by more feminine men. Feminine men.
Was it like AA at all? Did you have to stand up and say, "I am an emasculator"?
No.
Was there any gazing involved?
No gazing either.
I heard that we were looking up some stuff. I guess again, what's her name? Allison
Armstrong.
Somebody said that her husband's got a whole thing going on where he takes a bunch of guys out to the desert to dance around the fire.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I think they call that, what is it, Burning Tree or something like that?
Burning Man?
Yeah,
oh.
Now, would it surprise you that people are skeptical of this at all around here?
Not at all.
So you're just going to have to prove yourself over time.
I'm an expert at what I was doing.
Well, that's a good question. How did you find this, and how did you end up in this place?
I have friends who've done seminars with her.
And they came back with a really positive outlook about it?
Well, they came back with, wow, I never understood what my view or my point of view about men was. And I've been looking at them in the wrong way.
Will you do any kind of like a public service announcement about it? Like,
oh, I love that.
Oh, that's so great.
JD sitting on your lap, looking sad.
JD, how do you feel about all this? I mean, Robin did hold back when you were in there for a long time today.
It's fine. She do whatever she wants. She's trying to be better or whatever. I don't know. Good luck, Robin.
I only tried to ask for information when JD was in there. If there was a question I thought would lead us somewhere, I asked the question.
Yeah, that was not good.
JD is the go-to guy for information.
I'm sorry.
And Sal, this reminds me a lot of when you were going through therapy with your wife. Like you came in one day and all of a sudden everything became your fault. You really changed that day, and I was like, Sal, come on. I mean, there's two sides of the story here.
Yeah, I mean, I know what Robin's going through. This will, like everything else, it'll phase out. It really will. One day, I mean, I don't mean that in a bad way, but you know, one day it's lemonade and cayenne pepper. The next day she's racing cars. The next day she's on horses. The next day she's skydiving. Now she's being nice to us. That's the craziest fucking thing out of everything that she's ever done. It's much safer for her to get in a car and go 120 miles an hour than to be nice to Sal Governale. Trust me.
So you almost sound disappointed. You sound disappointed that she's being nice.
I think everything she's doing is great. She's heading in the right direction. It's awesome. But Robin needs to realize at the end of the day, she's a great person. There's no denying that. So you don't when you emasculate us, it's all part of the game.
So Sal, with your logic, you don't forgive your wife. You think she's a bitch, and you just live with her because you have no place else to go.
You said it, not me. No, I think my wife is just fine. She's just fine.
By the way,
what a great compliment.
Women love to be told that they're fine.
Yeah, Robin, you're fine.
Did you take anything out of that therapy that you now apply to your marriage?
Yeah, I took money out of my bank account and I gave it to my therapist.
Just lobbed that one right in there, didn't I? On Wednesday's wrap-up show, all the talk was about Roger Waters coming by and doing an interview with Howard. He doesn't do any interviews, and there's a ton of Pink Floyd fans here. Myself, Scott DePace, Gary. We don't agree on much, but we do agree on Roger Waters and how great Pink Floyd is. And here's how that conversation went. A lot of big Pink Floyd fans here. DePace is a huge Floyd fan. Jason Kaplan is a fan. Brian Phelan, myself. And I've seen a lot of concerts, and The Wall is probably, I saw it last year at the Garden, easily top 3. Just visually, it's stunning. The album's great. And but with Waters coming in today, you wondered what kind of interview it would be with Howard, because Howard's a big Pink Floyd fan, not as big as some of the other guys here, but definitely a big fan. But Waters very rarely does interviews, and to hear him speak about the issues that he dealt with both personally and with the band, pretty incredible. I knew, he's had issues with his dad his whole life. That's what a lot of his work is. I mean, the last album he did with Pink Floyd is basically about his father and the war. But to hear him tell those stories to Howard, what it's like being out on the road, why he's not touring with Gilmour anymore, and how Pink Floyd continues to be such a crazy draw, I thought that was really fascinating. But my favorite part, Ted, and I want to play this clip, was when Howard asked Roger about the story of a fan, him spinning on a fan, and if it was true, and that's why he built the wall. And not only did Roger admit it, but he sort of acted it out a little bit. Hit one, Ted.
The Wall, to me, is like one of the angriest records ever. So, to me, I mean, I love that story about how one night you got so fucking angry on stage that you spit on somebody in the audience, and that's where the idea became that you wanted to build a wall between yourself and the audience. Is that correct?
It is.
It is.
To my eternal shame.
Why did you spit on a member of the audience?
Because he was climbing up the front of the fucking stage! What?
And so,
I can't remember.
But thank God for that fan, because that is the wall.
And what's great in that clip is you got to hear both Roger Waters. You heard the subdued British interviewee, and then when you heard the anger come out, you're like, yeah, that's the guy we're sort of into. So Gary's not here yet, but a fellow Pink Floyd fan who I believe I'll be attending the Yankee Stadium show with, if we can get the tickets, is Scott DePace.
You're going to be my date?
I'll be your date.
All right, nice. What a great interview, huh?
Now, I know you have very strong opinions about different guests on the show, but when Roger Waters walks in, you said this is the interview you're looking forward to. Was this your favorite interview ever since you started working here?
It was definitely top 2. And I can't even think of the other one. So, yeah, it probably is.
Now, I know I'll vouch for your Pink Floyd fandom, and I'm sure you'll vouch for mine, but a lot of what Waters does is anti-war, protest, a lot of the things that you're against. Is that tough for you, being a fan of
Listen,
his?
I'm not pro-war.
I know how you feel about Elton John, so I wonder how that translates over with Roger Waters.
I'm not pro-war either, but yes, I do try to avoid that part of his thing. So if we go to the concert and he makes it an anti-war concert, that'll be, that'll suck.
You can't enjoy the music?
I can, but not with, I've heard reports that he had the pig up there in his last concert and
With
said,
the Bush
impeach
message?
Bush.
Yes.
That would have made me want to walk out.
Yeah, he does. Impeach Bush is written on the pig's ass, actually.
And if it is again, I'll have to think about walking out.
You're not walking out. Who are you kidding?
Well, I'll bring a BB gun and shoot the damn thing down.
Now,
Get thrown out of the concert.
You're not going to shoot the pig. That's one of the best parts of the show. But hearing Howard interview Roger, did you learn anything that you didn't know about Roger beforehand?
Well, I learned that I like him a little more. I'm actually a little more of a Gilmour fan. I always took his side in the argument, But I did learn that Wish You Were Here story I thought was great.
Yeah.
Where Gilmour just had the guitar lick and then Roger basically completed the song, So that was special.
But so many musical legends have been up here. McCartney for one. There are others. Why did Roger? Now, people who aren't Pink Floyd fans don't know that he doesn't do a lot of the interviews. Period. Let alone talk to Howard.
Right. And I just spent, I'd say, all of my high school years and some of my college years getting stoned listening to Pink Floyd.
I think most people do. I think it's part of the success of Dark Side of the Moon.
But now you're a Pink Floyd fan, but you didn't get stoned, right?
Back then, yeah, I did.
Oh, you did?
I got to ask you, Scott, because I just got to know, did you, at any point in your life, did you do the Wizard of Oz thing with Dark Side of the Moon?
No, well, yeah, we probably tried it and it didn't work. But
So it works at some points. My son tried it. I'm hoping he wasn't stoned.
Why did everyone think it was so strange that you're going to go with your son to see the show?
I don't know. I mean, some people think that like kids should go do the thing. And by the way, I don't do everything with my son. Like they go to the Jet game. Him and his buddies go. It just seemed like, he said, "Hey, Dad, if he ever comes, I want to go." And I'm not even positive that he could round up friends to go. I don't know how many of his friends are into Pink Floyd.
But he is really
big time.
So he's
really big time.
He's a stoner, Gary.
Yeah.
Well, you got to be into the Wall, that's for sure, if you're going to go see this, not necessarily Pink Floyd.
Does he know more than like 2 or 3 albums?
I think he's, here's a funny thing. Like, I don't know that he knows albums anymore. Now you just get Pink Floyd's greatest hits.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know that he knows Dark Side of the Moon or The Wall as a conceptual album because kids don't just listen to shit that way anymore. I just know that when we go up skiing, I can hear in his iPod the song's going on. Like, he'll listen to. I turned him on one time to "Shine On You Crazy Diamond," the long version.
Yeah.
I think it's 18 minutes long, right?
Yeah.
Which part?
The one that's 18 minutes long, and I said, it's such a great song, you got to hear it. And afterwards, he goes, Dad, the song's 18 minutes long. And I go, yeah, but then I caught him listening to it like 10 more times.
Yeah, the point when you get into animals, you're a stoner.
Yeah.
I don't know, but he's not into, that's the thing, he's not into albums. He knows that this is off of this and this is off of that, but I don't know that, he may have Dark Side of the Moon on there, but probably he's got there's a 2 or 3 CD greatest hits that's got everything.
Beginning to end, can you come up with a better album than Dark Side of the Moon? I'm talking complete album.
Well, I mean, I could throw Born to Run up there. I could throw...
No way.
I could throw Hey Jude. I could throw Sgt. Pepper's up there for sure. You think that Dark Side of the Moon and Sgt. Pepper's isn't a discussion?
I think it's a discussion, but I think there are more holes in Sgt. Pepper than there are in Dark Side of the Moon. I'd make that argument.
But I love Dark Side of the Moon. Don't get me wrong.
Time is the best song, right?
No, we've had this discussion. No, I love Great Gig in the Sky. Vince, you're on the wrap-up show. Hi, Vince.
Hey, guys. Hey, Gary, first of all, like you, my son's the same way. He's 13 years old, and for whatever reason, he just fell in love with Pink Floyd. So,
well, according to Scott, he's a stoner.
Yeah.
yeah, of course. And the worst thing is, I maybe look into it further because he likes the earlier stuff even better than the older stuff. So,
he's a stoner.
If your son's listening to Ummagumma, you may want to...
He's an acid head.
Which is the album with the fucking 13-year-old naked girl on the cover, the redhead throwing the plane? You know what I'm talking about? That weird looking...
Oh, yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. It almost looks like you're something like Uriah Heep or something. Yeah, I know I don't remember what it is. But nonetheless, I always think Howard does a great job at interviewing people, but I was kind of taken back by the fact that he kept, number one, he would ask like Roger questions, and before Roger could even really address anything, he was on to his next question. I felt that a lot. I think if you guys listen back to it a little bit, I mean, obviously you guys being there, you probably don't listen as clearly as a listener does, so to speak. But also, I thought...
I caught he did that in the Wish You Were Here story, and I found myself yelling at the screen, go, no, let him finish. And then what Howard was doing is bringing them back to the story. Roger had went aside, and Howard was bringing him back. So he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, it's twofold. He's keeping Roger on track, but also Roger speaks kind of laid back and slow, and Howard is all about pacing, and you got to keep things moving. But it's tricky because you don't want to rush. I mean, look, the ambulance Beirut story, that took 20 minutes to get back to.
I did find Roger, and I thought this was more of Roger's personality, because I believe he probably gets his ass kissed quite a bit. Howard's like, come on, tell us. And he's like, calm down, and I'll fucking tell you.
Yeah, I'll get there.
But which is funny. But what was your other comment?
No, we lost him.
Oh, he had another comment.
Yeah, people always say Howard's the world's best interviewer. I don't think that. I think he's one of the most entertaining live interviewers, but I think that's a lot different than one of the best interviewers. And maybe he could be if he wanted to be.
Well, I think he gets the most out of people. And again, we're lucky that we have a forum where we can do that, because, Howard said, or somebody said they saw him on Jimmy Fallon and Roger wasn't that dynamic. But I don't think you can get a decent Roger Waters interview going in 7 minutes.
Yeah, it definitely took a little while to get him comfortable. And Howard, the first question he asked him about sex, Roger's like, okay, I knew you were going to ask me about that. I wonder what interview Roger expected, because this is a rare...
he knows.
But this is a rare thing where, the two of them met each other outside of the studio. Then when you come in...
But he said he listened to the show a couple of times. I find that with people like him most of the time, they come in and then they walk out and they go... It wasn't nearly as much of that stuff as I thought there was going to be, because if you don't know the show that well, you think that's all it's going to be.
The other thing I thought was interesting was Roger saying that the band was a really tight unit until Dark Side of the Moon, and that's when things started to go off the rails. And I wonder why. You know, could they not deal with the success, or was it Roger sort of taking over the band?
He said they accomplished their goal at that point, right? They were at the high, so at that point, I think, and I'm a Gilmore fan, that Roger slowly started trying to take more and more control, and that's what the other guys got pissed off.
Now, I gave Howard something from the Rolling Stone interview that everyone just did recently, and I think Roger said that Gilmore and the other guys kept telling him that his voice was off, that his voice sucked, and that maybe he shouldn't be singing as much, and I think he might have felt that they were trying to drive him out of the band.
But yet he sung more, you know.
Well,
That's the
maybe,
weird thing.
I mean, maybe like when Howard was asking Waters about, hey, if McCartney said to you, will you come and work on a song with me? And Waters says, I'm not someone that really likes to collaborate a lot. So maybe it was more of that. Maybe he just doesn't want to collaborate.
I also like how he said when he was first forming the band, if you're the guy with the least amount of talent, you're the one who should be pulling everybody in, and that's what he did to form Pink Floyd. But there was the whole Sid thing, and there's so many places to go with this interview.
I thought my favorite part of the interview that I love for any time you have a musician in was Howard got him to break down songs. Like, you know, when he started talking about money and he started humming the song without the words, he's like, okay, we got this great riff, but now where do we go? When he started talking about how, was it Run Like Hell? Was he talking about that?
He said, wish you were here.
No, it was something else. It was a riff, and he's like, it was like, dang it, dang it, dang it.
Wish you were here.
Was it?
Yeah, and then he went off into a room, did his thing, and then gave it back to Gilmore to put his touches on. You know, and I had seen back, some of the recording sessions for Dark Side, and that's how it seems. Like Gilmore is constantly doing overdubbing, and Roger's yelling at him how to do it.
But it's weird. Like, even when we had Slash on, we had heard that story, like Sweet Child of Mine was Slash, that beginning riff is Slash
is practicing,
and Axl was upstairs and heard it and wrote words to it. You know, everyone doesn't always get in a room, so it's always very vague on who is responsible for how much of a song.
This is a Howard TV original production. On this episode, the Stern Studio undergoes a major renovation.
The big bang for your buck is going to be behind Howard. eBay. Everyone get in here. Come on, we fun. Everyone get in.
What's your problem? Testing 1, 2.
Baba Boo.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
We decided to remodel the studio because it was 5 years since the first studio went in, and I think we all need a little change. Just like presidential elections, we need some change every once in a while.
The old studio was a little bit flat and sort of wasn't horrible, but it was a little bit dull. So we wanted something that's really just going to pop. Some things were broken, some things were wearing down. We wanted to go with almost a full cosmetic change.
We needed a new couch. That thing was horrible. The monitor wall behind Howard was a little boxy and big. And then plus the blue camo was just, I was seeing it in my sleep at this point.
The process began with me, Scott DePace, really saying, do we do it? Do we have the money? Do we have it in the budget?
We put a budget together, and then we looked for a set designer. I found James Yates, who had done a lot of work at CNBC.
I meet with them, and they sort of, give me their hopes and dreams as to what they want to do.
Now, I think I hear what you're saying, though. I think you want more background, so it's got to move over at least a foot. So this existing kind of brown column that we have,
Yeah, that goes away, right?
Right, it's getting covered up, but it's almost 3 feet wide.
No, not covered up. I think it gets pulled out of there.
And then, I go back and think about it and, try to design a space that, I think will work well for the show and give it a good look.
He gave us a proposal. Once we agreed to that, he showed us a series of designs.
I do 3D renderings that sort of duplicate what the camera's going to see and show them to the client, get their response, and usually they either love it or it's back to the drawing board.
Myself and Doug looked at them, gave him some critique. It's just too much, I think, in Robin's booth, what's there now. So,
Compared to Sound Accent, let me show you something illuminated that maybe is a different pattern that isn't as bright.
To be honest, I think they were a little disappointed the first time around. I don't think they really liked what they saw.
I want you to like it too,
Okay.
I presented to Scott and Doug about 4 or 5 different versions, and I could tell around the 4th time we were getting really close. And around the 5th time, we locked in on something that they liked.
At that point, we took it to Howard.
All right, what is this? Okay, so what we're doing, we're remodeling the studio. We're not rebuilding, we're not restructuring, we're just remodeling. So we're updating everything, the shit's run down, it's ripped, it's whatever.
It's very important what we have in the background and what our studio looks like. So yeah, the guys are it's important that the guys consult me on that.
Very nice. Couch, put a shroud over this. Nice. Enhance everything with lighting. Impressive. Yeah.
We knew what we were going to present to him was something he would like, and sure enough, in about a minute after seeing it, he really didn't have much to say except, looks good, let's do it.
No, it's fine. I love it. I really do. It's a good job.
Good. The way it works is the set designer, like a architect, puts everything on paper. They don't physically do the fabricating of the set. And for that, James worked with a company we worked with for a long, long time here at the Stern Show, Showman Fabricators, and a good friend of ours, Mark Viola, who we've known for years and years. He's pretty much built every set we've done.
I was asked to come in, look at some of the areas that they wanted to upgrade. This way we can talk budget, what's feasible, time-wise, money-wise.
The big bang for your buck is going to be behind Howard. And that, to be honest.
Yes.
When I see this, that sign and the... Right.
And then how do we hide Benji the best?
Do we really want to hide Benji? I love Benji.
We're building
I don't want to hide you.
We're going to build a Benji wall then.
So Robin's booth is, again, just material.
We're painting the baseboard, right, and the chair rail.
Yeah, and the door. Right. So this comes off, and now you replace it with two 30, I think they're 35-pound monitors.
Yeah.
Whatever
Really?
you're wrapping
55 is 35 pounds?
Yeah. Enough.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's simple. It's nothing.
How deep are those letters? 2 inches?
The letters themselves don't have thickness.
What's your turnaround time for what he has proposed here? You need to fabricate a couple of weeks?
Yeah, a couple weeks. I need a couple weeks. Then once the budget is agreed upon and the proposals are signed, we start construction. What we tend to do at Showman Fabricators as well is keep in mind that we're not only building a piece of scenery or a studio set, we're building a work environment. These individuals, not just Howard, but Benji and Fred and Robin and everybody that works here, work in this studio all day. So they see it from all angles. So it's not like, what you don't see, that monitor shroud that's covering Howard's monitors on the other side looks just as good. It's important that it looks as good to Howard as it does from the camera's point of view. So that's also been a moving trend in the industry that I think Howard and his gang have really picked up on. It's not just scenery, it's a working environment.
The 3-day install went as follows. First, we went in and pulled out the old crap.
Go all the way around the corner. eBay.
When we were pulling off some of the panels off the old walls, there's an entry door to access the windows. It's an access panel.
So we open up the crawl space, and sure enough, there's a box, and there's like a pillow and a blanket and some other stuff. And we were just like, Benji sleeps back here. That's pretty outrageous.
Can you imagine if the whole 5 years he's been sleeping here, like, he doesn't really have an apartment?
I gotta tell Will.
I've always been very intrigued by like secret spaces and like maximizing spaces, and it was kind of neat to have like my own little secret hiding space within here.
Look back here, Doug. See, it goes all the way back. Everyone has a spot. Sometimes I'm here, and Artie used to be up there, and then Howard used to be over
Artie
there.
came back here?
Yeah, we all did.
And Howard slept back here too?
Yeah.
It's nice back here.
It was our secret little spot.
I went there one day, and Benji opened it up, and he wanted to show it to me, and I swear to God, I get the creepiest feeling that Benji could, like, push me in it, shut the door, and I'd be in there, you know, I could die in there.
I always thought it'd be funny, like, if Howard started yelling, I'd get real mad and just say, "Fuck it, I'm leaving," and just, like, disappear behind the walls, and just, like, and everyone like, "Where the fuck is he?" And just, like, go behind the walls, and, like, no one, you know, it would look like I just disappeared.
Benji is a truly bizarre person. I used to think he was trying to be bizarre, but now I just believe he's bizarre.
Once the space was clean enough, the fabricating people went in and started building stuff. To do a set, I mean, it really takes a lot of people, and we did. We had people from graphics to lighting to design all working together at once, and we did a good job. The biggest changes in the studio were, one, the couch. We had an orange, crappy couch that I think we bought for about $300, and it made noise every time people sat on it. So we went with a new purple plush sort of funky pattern type material, and it's much better. Monitor-wise, we got rid of the triple 32-inch monitor, bulky, white, right behind Howard thing, to a real slick, thin LED monitors, 252-inch, with some red LED wrapping around it and a new graphic pattern to put in it. The walls, of course, were all changed from the blue camo to a purple Sonex acoustic material, and the logo Howard Stern Show was added to that. We added a small 22-inch LED monitor so that our tracking camera has something to play off of in the foreground above Robin's booth.
It was a good feeling when everything went right, because so many times, you know, the 99% of good gets outweighed by the 1% of bad, and in this case, there was no bad.
I felt really good, and I was pretty confident that Howard was going to like it.
Hey, we got a studio makeover. Looks beautiful.
I walked in. I almost walked out. I didn't recognize the place.
Yeah, I saw you leave. Boy, that looks very nice.
It is interesting.
I thought it looked great. I really did. I'm usually pretty particular, and then when I see stuff that I'm in on, but I all of a sudden I'll go, oh, it's not right or something. But I thought it looked really good, actually. I enjoyed the new background. I thought that looked pretty cool. I think overall, the show always needs to be freshened up in terms of look, even in terms of content, but also just the look of the studio is exciting for fans of Howard TV.
I think the biggest displeasure I had about the studio remodel was that everything was sort of set and done without me being brought in.
I hate this. They took away my whole fucking desk.
Oh.
The whole. I just think it's weird that, like, they came to me on Friday and they said, "Oh, we're doing this thing, but don't worry, we left you a little space." Instead of, "Hey, we're going to design. Why don't you come into the design process and see what works for you?" So I have no room here now anymore. It's just one of those stupid things. That's not good.
Gary claims that he was not brought into the loop on this whole thing, but that's not exactly true. We showed Gary the same rendering, and he didn't pick up on the one thing that he was ultimately going to be not happy with, which was the monitor shroud. But I should be involved on paper in anything that involves me.
I think it would have looked, I think you would have been fine with it, because physically, that was in mind.
One way or the other. My point is, one way or the other.
We can come back and have this.
But my point is, one way that if you're going to touch my space, just include me in the process.
In the sketches, which we thought, and I thought specifically, were to scale, they weren't, and they showed a piece of paper where Gary puts his papers, and it looked like there was plenty of room that wouldn't be a factor. When the set got installed, that space was significantly smaller and clearly affected Gary's workspace. We could probably raise it. We'd probably have them shave a layer off.
We'll take a look at it
get
after.
it up higher. And that's it.
I probably could work with that. I probably could work with that.
We talked to the Showman fabricators, and we started from scratch and redesigned a new one with same height, same coloring, same materials, but just a little more shallow.
In addition to doing a whole new set, we also did brand new graphics for the show.
Behind me, instead of that fire that we used to have, it used to look like I was in a fire, like Satan's hole. There is a huge set of a picture of Times Square.
We worked with this guy, Travis Johns, who's out of Houston, Texas, a great graphic designer.
I took what Travis, our graphic artist, gave us, which was the backdrop of Times Square, and then I added a lot of graphics to it. I wanted to make it more fun, more Howard Stern-esque. I'm always going to be able to add things. If you have a new whack packer come on the show, I'll put that in there. If I have an argument with, say, Will, I want to get back at him, I'll add a little graphic for him there. Scott has Black Cloud Diner. Jason's got back hair. You have anger issues. That's what you have in real life, so that's why I put it there.
I have anger issues because douchebags write shit under my name like that.
And the fans are always going to be able to watch it and see what changes, so that should be fun.
Everyone get in here. Come on, it'll be fun. Everyone get in. Hey, come on in, you too, Doug.
Good.
Come on.
Come on in. All right, you know what? I don't want too many people back here. I'm not falling out the window.
I got like 30 people back there.
Yeah, it's pretty far down, though.
Yeah.
Come on in.
By the way? Yeah, it's my little secret. Come in?
Come on
in.
in.
Come on in, Doug. It's tight back here, Bench. How do you have parties back here? My little secret. Ow!
Dude, I think I found a shower.
Oh, what do you set that?
Hey, what's up, Dave?
How you doing, man?
Good morning, man. So you're expecting another impersonator today, or you got it? I mean, you nailed it last time.
I'm pretty sure that it's going to be
the real
Howard.
deal.
Yeah. Watch your back there, bro.
Thanks, man. So what's new with you, man?
Oh, man. Well, as you know, it's ungodly time of the morning here, but just chilling in New York City, favorite city in the world, having a blast. That's
Cool.
what's new. Going on tour with Jane's Addiction, February. Here to talk about. I'm here to promote a TV show, but you know how this goes. He'll talk about it for 2 seconds and we'll move on.
You'll deviate from the
I'm
subject.
counting
at
on
hand.
that. Yeah, I'm counting on that.
You're an old pro at this place. You know, you're good here.
Yeah, I love it here. I mean, I really love it here, and it's. I think what's different about it is that a lot of outlets and a lot of interviewers just like ask you a bunch of shit that they don't really care about. And at least he asks you stuff that he's interested in. You know what I mean?
Right, he's not working off a checklist or anything like that.
Yeah, and he could really care less as to like what the liner notes are. Right. So that's kind of a cool thing. And I dig that, you know, it's more spontaneous. And we can veer off in any direction, whereas most interviewers feel real constricted to their agenda, which is never really fun for anybody.
Definitely not. All right, man. Cool. We'll see you in the studio.
Thanks, man.
Dave Navarro is here. Dave, of course, has been in many legendary rock bands. I'm trying to think what rock bands he's been in. Jane's Addiction and Red Hot Chili Peppers. Who else am I missing? Porno for Pyros or something? No, you weren't in them.
Jane's, Chili Peppers.
It's good enough.
Jane's, still in Jane's, yeah.
Right, still in Jane's Addiction.
Yeah, plenty of bands.
What's going on with Jane's Addiction?
We're going on tour in February.
Boy, what a band.
Thank you.
I love your lead singer. I love the whole thing.
The whole thing that we do.
Yeah. do you play to big audiences?
Yeah, it depends. I mean, we'll do arenas. This next tour we're going on is like theaters,
right?
Like smaller, intimate venues, like 2,000 people.
Do you like that better, or is it a bummer in the sense that you can make more dough if you just go out and do something
It's
big?
not a dough issue. It's weird. It's like the bigger the venue, the more lost in the performance you can get.
Which is good.
Yeah, which is great. And then when it's small, it's really nice to be able to see your audience, but that's also
distracting.
A little distracting. And also in the smaller venues, like this whole new thing that's happened in concert going for over the past maybe 10 years is that you're just looking at people looking at their phones the whole night, right in front of you.
It's weird.
They're not looking at you. Like they travel, they park, buy a ticket, wait in line, go into the whole crowd thing to watch the live performance on a screen that big.
What are they doing? They're recording you?
They're either recording or taking pictures, which is cool. I get that. But
does that make you more self-conscious, like where you might actually go berserk and go crazy on stage? You go, shit, everyone's filming me.
I miss the connection of seeing people, seeing their faces, seeing the eyes,
I always wondered if you really look at the audience when you're performing.
You can, yeah, I do.
You do?
Yeah, for sure.
Some guys don't.
And that will, hi, Robin. That will dictate, what kind of energy we put on. But it's smaller theater tours are going to be cool.
It's a weird thing. I actually saw Elton John fairly recently. It was at a friend's living room. He played a full show. It was crazy.
Yeah. He comes to my place all the time and does the same thing.
He goes right to your living room.
Yeah.
No, I'm telling you, this guy I know has a lot of dough.
Yeah.
And he just hired him for his birthday party.
That's awesome.
For like $1 million or something
awesome.
crazy. And I'm sitting there in his living room watching Elton John do a 2-hour, like an hour and a half show.
That's fantastic.
All his hits. It was great. And at one point, even I pulled out my phone because I wanted to show my kids. So
of course.
So I started to tape, but 2 seconds. That's it. Then I want to watch him. I want to watch the guy. I'm seeing him live. Who the hell knows how long who knows if I'll ever get another chance.
It's true, but it's a weird thing. It's also in the setting that you're talking about. It's totally different. But I'm talking about like the entire audience. It's like, remember they used to hold up lighters when we'd go see bands? Now it's just like I see the glow of the screen.
Wow.
And it's kind of cool looking for a
robotic.
moment. Yeah, it's a little futuristic, but it's a little off-putting.
How's Perry doing?
He's fantastic.
Perry Farrell is the peripheral. Is the lead singer. Well, I think he's one of the most talented lead singers in the rock business.
Yeah, I do too.
And yet, I don't think he ever became a household name. He kind of just missed, right?
I don't know. I don't know that he should have become a household name because he's a little. I think of Perry as being fringe and being a little bit more dangerous.
Is it cooler to be fringe?
I think so.
But not for your bank account.
We honestly never got into this for that reason. So
I know, but sometimes I watch that reality show. Like Perry's living in a very suburban neighborhood.
Yeah.
He's which is fine.
Yeah.
But you expect him to have the big rock star mansion.
Oh, he has that now.
Oh, he does.
Oh, yeah.
How do you get that?
Lollapalooza. I mean, he's like, he founded that festival.
And that's a ton of dough.
I would imagine. Like, I'm not here to disclose my bandmates, financial earnings, but
it was reported that your net worth. Now, this is some website I got this off of.
Then it must be accurate.
And I thought this was actually a little high.
Okay.
Because, I mean, listen, you're a successful musician.
How are you counting his money?
Well, what the hell? $37 million.
That's correct. Yeah.
It is correct.
It's right on the money.
Is it on the money?
No.
That's high, right?
No.
They had you at $37 million.
I mean, I appreciate that.
Right.
I don't want to dispel that, but that's nowhere in the realm of possibility.
But you're a millionaire. You don't have to work. Am I correct, or you do?
Yeah, I don't have to.
You don't have
to. I just
How did you lose all that money?
The 36 million.
How do you? Is it hard for you being a great musician, but you're not the lead singer? Is it hard to be the guy standing on the side?
Actually, I put out a record, and I was here.
I remember when you sang,
and I didn't enjoy it.
You don't like it?
No, I mean, I enjoyed the recording process and writing songs and singing them. I'd probably do that again, but I like playing guitar. I like having a great, strong frontman next to me leading the way, and I like getting lost in my instrument.
Who was your hero growing up, guitar-wise?
Jimmy Page, David Gilmour, Jimi Hendrix. I mean,
David Gilmour.
David Gilmour. Pink
Yeah, right.
He's probably my favorite.
I think Roger's coming by tomorrow.
Is he really?
Yeah. Roger Waters. Yeah, I can't wait.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, I think he's going to come by and say hello to us.
I guess I'll come to work.
Yeah. Yeah, come to work tomorrow, Robin. You might not want to miss that.
That's going to be hysterical.
Well, I've met Roger a couple of times. He's quite a character.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. He doesn't hold back.
No, I just saw his last tour. He did The Wall, which was just the most amazing show.
I want to see that.
And he's doing it again, so.
You like any of these newfangled groups, or are you just like, are you kind of mired like me in older rock?
It takes a lot for me to go see a band. Just because I'm in that environment all the time.
Yeah.
There's a band called Diantword that's coming around right now. They're on tour. I'll go check them out. I'm going to go see Roger again, but it's really difficult to get me out of my home and into a venue.
You're still fucking all the porn stars? You know, it's funny. You've said to me, like, hey, you know, I don't understand why women think I'm like I'm a bad guy. You have an image, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, dude, you fuck tons of porn stars. You don't necessarily care that much about these women because you don't care if they go fuck other dudes.
Let me just first of all, that's completely not true. I do, of course I care
your last
about
girlfriend was a porn star, right?
That's right. That's right. and I do care about them. I mean, this is like
you're dark.
I am dark, but this isn't exemplified in my sexual life. I think that's actually the light, if you were to put it in those kind of terms. You know, one of the reasons why, and I've taken a lot of heat for like the sex working environment, but if I think about it, it's like I'm busy all the time, I'm traveling all the time, and like arguably you meet some of these girls and you see them and you're like, this is the hottest girl I've ever seen in my life.
Right.
And she's professional sex worker?
Right.
Are you kidding me? What's to not like about that?
I understand, but there should be a certain fear of...
There should?
Because these are very dark people.
But I see that's on a human level that's not sexual and not superficial. I identify with that.
But when you have sex with a porn star, you are getting involved in their life. And sometimes it's more aggravating. It could be aggravating, you know what I mean? And you don't know what you're in for. You get somebody really crazy in your life, you know, they start making accusations.
That has never happened.
You've never had a bad experience?
Never happened.
So it's sort of a myth.
Actually, to be perfectly frank, I've had more
successful,
turbulent times with just straight up regular girls.
Carmen Electra.
I'm not saying that. Look, I'm
she's
just
a
saying,
handful,
like,
Carmen.
No, she's not.
No, she's not.
She's easy.
She's easy.
Yeah, she's easygoing, cool girl. Talked to her recently.
You did?
We're all good. Yeah.
No kidding?
Yeah, we're all good.
Old friends.
Old friends, like nothing ever happened.
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
She wanted to have a baby with you. Good thing you didn't.
I'm not feeling the baby thing.
You
Not
don't
at
want to
all.
be a dad?
No.
Let's say you fall madly in love. A woman says to you,
Which
listen,
could happen. Like,
right.
so I don't want to sit here and paint myself as like, this depraved,
Well, you are. But
I don't want to paint myself that
let's
way.
say, of course, no one does. Right. No, then you can't get any more girls.
It may be true, however.
But women do say to you that, hey, Dave Navarro, bad dude, he's a womanizer, he's this and that. Yeah, they do. Yeah. That's your reputation. And you don't understand it.
I don't understand it. I don't understand, like, you watch a show like Californication.
Right.
And the guy on that show is like this lovable, misunderstood character.
Right.
And everybody loves him, but I'm like this bad,
You know what it is? I think women see you. You're a handsome guy. You got a great job. You've got what's considered the primo job in America. You're a rock star, and they see you, and they'd like to see you be the better man and be more committed to a woman and not fuck so many women.
But I've done that.
Right, and it doesn't work for you.
I don't like it.
Why are you not feeling a baby thing? You think it's because of your fucked up childhood? Yeah, and you don't want to put some kid through that. Would you be a shitty father?
I don't think I'd be a shitty father. I know that. Put it this way, Howard. I'm like selfish with my time.
Right.
I like to do what I want to do.
Right.
I like to pick up and go. I like to tour. I like to have my alone space in my apartment.
You know yourself well, we can make the argument that you're not a scumbag.
He's
that
being
you're
a good
being
dad.
Authentic. You're being a good dad by not having. You're the best father in America.
Right here.
In a sense, because you know that you're selfish and that you want your time, and you're not going to have the time to give to a kid. God love you.
I'm not, and that's also it kind of parlays into my relationships. And I'm not saying like I wouldn't if I did find someone and fell in love with them. I'm down to give that a try. Don't get me wrong. But in the same breath, if I
you're set in your ways.
I'm a little bit set in my ways, and I'm waiting for someone to smack me over the head.
You are making a lot of sense. You really are.
Yeah.
I bet you agree with me on this. Let's see. Did you read about these soldiers who peed on? What do you think of that?
Man.
Soldiers peed on I think.
On dead Taliban members.
Can I say something? I don't know if you heard me earlier.
I didn't, and maybe I should chime in before you tell me.
Go ahead.
Because then whatever you say, I'm more likely to agree with that.
Right. Let's hear your opinion.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Dave. Here's Dave Navarro, who knows something about war.
I don't know anything about war. And
He's a warrior.
But that's the thing. I don't know anything about war.
Right.
So I think that if you take a still picture and put it up on the internet, it's shocking and appalling and horrific.
Right.
And it's something that turns the stomach and the inhumanity and so forth. Having said that,
go ahead.
I have no fucking idea what's going on over there.
Yeah, that's right.
And I don't presume to know.
Right.
So
I'm going to tell you what's going on over there.
Yeah, explain, please.
Okay.
Because he's been there.
No, but I saw a movie about it.
But
Let me tell you what's going on.
What is your thinking on that?
You're a 19-year-old kid. They put you in a situation where, number one, we have the United States military. Their job, they're the ultimate defenders of this country. We've come out of a situation, this is all born out of, we were attacked. They blew up the World Trade Center.
I know.
A young, brave man goes over there. He's watching his buddies getting blown up. This is a reality. He's at war with an enemy that will drive a truck by, say hello, and blow off his legs and kill him. Now, all of a sudden, you're fighting a guy. He's shooting bullets at you. You're shooting back. A couple of your buddies die. You get done with an intense battle. Your life is actually still yours. You're alive. You came out of it without a scratch. You're fucking crazed. You're scared out of your mind, but you've defended this country. You take out your cock and you piss on the enemy. You know what? So what? That's war. World War II fighting Germans. What do you think we did to them? In Vietnam, we cut off their ears. You got to get worked up. It's your life or their life. You killed the guy. What do you care about pissing on him?
You put it that way. I'm surprised they only urinated on him.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right. And
right, Robin?
I hear what you're saying.
Thank you. You know what?
I still think that we have to always strive to be better.
My friend, I don't mean to bring up a negative subject, but you've talked about it.
Yeah.
Your mother was murdered.
That's right.
Would you piss on the guy who murdered your mother?
More than likely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you understand. Now
Yeah.
you understand. What is the difference?
Well, like, what I'm saying...
Let's all pee now. Whip out your cock.
Who are we going to do it
I'm
on?
Benji. Who else?
It's an interesting topic, and I hadn't thought about it. I didn't hear what you said about it earlier, but... I saw the photos, or they blasted all over the internet, and my first reaction was like, wow, that's really fucked up. I can't believe that our guys are doing this.
But you hit it on the head. You're looking at an isolated picture.
Exactly. And then I thought about it, and I was like, what you're saying, I don't have any concept of what these guys are doing.
And neither do I, but I've seen movies.
Can I just say one other thing?
Right.
Just one.
They do represent us.
Yeah, and
So
I agree with them.
So that means you pissed on them too.
I'd piss on him. If some guy was trying to kill me and blow up the World Trade Center, let me tell you something. A little pissing so bad, humiliate the enemy. Who cares? Let word get back to the Taliban. I'm sorry we offended you.
And I do want to point out that this picture was leaked. They didn't do this in a public way where it would have, if it was meant to send a message, they weren't sending a message because they didn't plan for it to come out.
Word gets out.
Personal files, Robin.
Yeah, right. Word gets out, Robin. Well, listen, these guys got to get jacked up. I'm sorry. It's war. It's war.
I understand.
You know, and it's ugly. But you know what? Thank God bless these guys. You want to punish them? Give them 50 sit-ups and 100 push-ups, like in the fucking army movies.
There you go.
You know what I mean? Don't put these guys in jail. I mean, they're young guys.
I'm not even discussing the punishment.
If I was over there with those guys, I'd let a bull fuck their corpse. What do you think of that? Come on, Dave. Let's go right now. You and me
I'm
enlist.
sitting here trying to figure out what kind of man you are.
I told you what kind of man I am. I'm nuts.
By listening to this opinion.
The military won't let me join. They think I'm too violent.
You're crazy.
You got to be a violent warrior. Come on.
But I do, again, wonder what that does to you and what you come back to life
It makes me feel good.
I don't know that you come back to life as anything.
That's the other thing. You don't.
Anything?
I don't think you do.
Dave knows.
I don't think you do.
Dave's very
What do
spiritual.
you mean by that?
Dave says you die and you don't go anywhere.
Yeah, I don't.
No. I'm not talking about come back to life in another planet. I'm talking about coming back to your home, your family.
Well, I mean, these
Don't
guys,
come home.
These guys are
These guys are warriors.
Arguably going to have to go through some serious,
When you come home, you don't piss on anybody. That's all.
Well, it's hard to stop once you start.
How would you feel if you were Miss Perlman, whose husband's head was chopped off, and all that family had to go through? I mean, you're only painting one side of the picture. You don't know what any soldier is feeling out in the field like that.
Yeah, Robin.
What they have to go through.
Marianne, I do understand. I do know. And I still say that we have to be better than the mongrels that we're fighting.
Every time we're better.
Don't call them mongrels, Robin.
Well, you don't pee on
They're
great
nice people. They just want to kill us.
No, you don't pee on great people.
Right.
Every time we get better, we get knocked down.
Oh, you're giving me a headache. Marianne from Brooklyn. She's got such a... All right, let me talk.
Shift gears here.
Go ahead, shift gears. Yeah.
So
let's talk about something we know about.
You're doing this big show now.
America's Got Talent.
America have spoken.
Now, how do you feel about it? I mean, are you excited?
How do I feel about it? I did it because I'm excited. I wanted to try something.
You started doing it.
You're a good guy to talk about this with. Because I used to watch you every week
Yeah.
You were a judge.
Yeah.
On Rockstar Supernova.
That's right.
And you, you had to sit there and criticize other musicians.
Yeah.
Which is probably not easy for you because you're a musician.
Awful.
Awful. But if I was on a show where I had to criticize disc jockeys, I'd have no problem. I would tell them because I would try to help them.
Yeah. Well, no, the idea was to try and help these guys. No doubt about that. I'm just like, are you ready for like what you're stepping into? Like,
what do you mean?
Like your life's going to change, man. It's going to change.
In what way would it change?
For me,
it was negative experience for you.
It was good and bad. I mean, there was some good things to it.
Was the bad that because you're a rock star, you have a certain credibility, and people would probably say to you, "Hey, man,
there was a
you've
little
sold
of that.
out."
There was a little of that, and I'm sure that you're going to have some fans. That
I get some of that.
Yeah, they're not going to dig the fact that they have you in the medium that they want you,
right?
You know, and then now you're
piss on them.
Now you've represented for so many years like this alternative way of thinking and honesty and freedom or whatever you guys stand for here, humor, comedy, and then now the housewife across America also now has access.
Oh, America's Got Talent just sent me a videotape. Housewives hate me. They sent me a tape like these women go, Howard's such filthy. I mean,
and you know what's going to happen? The ratings are going to go through the roof.
I don't know whether the ratings. I'll tell you the truth, Dave.
I do know they're going to go through the roof because people can't wait to tune in and hate you.
I don't. I put very little thought into this. I'll tell you what my thought was.
I know you. I can tell you did.
No, let me tell you because I sense that you're thinking, gee, maybe I should.
Well, no, I'm about here to talk about another show. I'm doing the same thing. So
okay, so let me tell you how I looked at it.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of America's Got Talent. My agent called me up, and I trust him. He said to me, listen, I tell you about everything that comes in, but this show, America's Got Talent, called. I went, oh, I watched that show. I love it. I love that kind of television.
Yeah.
They want you to be a judge. I go, I'm intrigued. He goes, really? I turned it down. I didn't think it would be something you'd be interested in. I said, I would at least listen to them because I loved it. I'm sitting at home judging it. Why shouldn't I go on there and judge it? I didn't think about, well, someone will say I'm selling out or my image.
Well, that's true.
I worried about my time. You know, I wanted to figure out how much time it took. It turns out they lied to me.
And you were genuinely interested.
I was genuinely interested in doing it.
That's a good point. And my feeling about that is the sellout move is to not do it because you're worried of what people are going to think.
Right. That's how I felt.
The sellout move.
That's sellout because it's like look, my career, I didn't sit there and calculate every little thing.
Exactly.
If I did, I wouldn't have gotten anywhere.
That's right.
I did what my gut told me, and I thought this would be fun for me.
What do you think of the Steven Tyler American Idol Association?
I've never seen an episode of it.
But, I mean, you know that's what he's known for now.
Yeah, but he's arguably mainstream. He's pretty mainstream.
Yeah.
It didn't take away my love of Aerosmith. I'll tell you that.
No.
I do love the band.
I didn't see it. I know Steven, and he's his talent is tried and true, as is yours, and it's it goes without question. I don't know, man. And then the other side of the coin for me was like, your public life is already. You're already on blast 24/7. Now you're going to deal with people coming up to you at the airport screaming about why you let the guy who's beating the spoons go home.
I got to tell you.
You know what I mean? And like people who disagree with your opinion.
I smile because all of a sudden I went, geez, what the hell did I get myself into?
I'm telling you, dude.
In a way, I am nervous about it from that aspect.
Yeah,
in other words, like maybe it was stupid. You know what I mean? I don't know.
People are tap dancing for you in the street.
Listen, I committed to the thing for a year.
Wow.
It's 1 year.
Yeah, that's not bad.
One season.
No.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to try and have a good attitude, but they better not go till fucking 1 in the morning with these tapings because I'll walk. They think that Piers Morgan was a diva. You wait till you see me at 1 in the morning.
That's the other thing.
I'll kill myself.
It's an all-day affair.
All right. I said to them, I'll start at 11. I said to them, can you start at 5 in the morning?
And they were like, sure.
Yeah, no problem.
Whatever he wants.
But, okay. I'm committed to trying it and seeing how it goes.
Yeah.
It seemed funny to me to see Howard Stern. I detached myself from me. I go, Howard Stern, to see my mug on network show is fucking crazy.
Yeah, I'm not talking about like the show being a bad idea or you doing it. I think that's going to be great television. I think it'll be great. And you're certainly someone who's going to say what he thinks.
I have an opinion.
Right. And that's going to be great to watch. I'm just talking about all the stuff that goes along with it.
if
you might be right.
If you're into that.
You might be right. I don't know. I've never experienced that before. I mean, I've certainly experienced a lot in my career, but being on a network television show, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to go there with a good attitude. If somebody performs, I'll say, you're talented or you're not. And tell them get the fuck off the stage.
Because here's the difference. Here's the difference. Like, you have the people who love you no matter what, right? And then you have the people, the weird, like, secular groups and, like, religious right that hate you.
Right.
Because they're fucking out of their minds.
Right.
But now it's going to be the people who used to love you who now hate you.
Right.
That's a whole nother world of people who hate you that you got to deal with.
That's true.
Really fucked
up. But let me tell you the good thing about me. I'm at the point in my life. I just had a birthday.
Yeah, I know. Happy birthday.
I'm a fucking old fart. I'm fucking 58. You understand what that means?
I hear what you're saying. I'm 44.
It's over. It's over. It's over. And it's like, you know what? Now's the time to do whatever I want.
Yeah. No,
and you know what? I'm going to try it.
I think
and there is going to be shit. So already I was in some tabloids and all kinds of crap. I mean, what am I going to tell you?
Oh, yeah. I mean, now you're going to be... it's People Magazine and Us and In Touch and all this stuff, like that you kind of stay clear of for the most part.
When you did the show, now they didn't dress you, did they?
No, you just have wardrobe. You pick out what you want or wear your own thing.
Yeah, I'm going today. I'm going to shop for my own clothes.
Good.
And I got a game plan with this.
Yeah.
I'm not like you. I don't have the rock and roll clothes, but I think about what I should look like on TV.
Yeah.
My game plan, I got to go over to a store today. First of all, I've put on 10 pounds.
You know what? I really think you should adopt Dave's look. That would be
Dave,
scary
why don't you dress
on
me?
America's Got Talent.
Right.
You're going to head over to H&M today and take a look
No,
at
I'm going over to a guy. And my game plan is, I just want to put on a suit. Listen to this. This way I don't have to think about anything.
I like where you're going with this.
I'll put on a shirt, a little jewelry, the whole thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you're a guy. I see you put time into your outfits.
Yeah.
I see what's going on.
Accessorize a little bit.
It's a little girly, but why not? I'm like you. I care.
It draws the women in.
That's right. That's the whole idea.
I love this thing. Yeah.
Right.
You
know how to do it.
I know what I'm doing.
So I'm going to go in there because I don't want to put extra energy into shopping and worrying about that kind of shit.
Yeah.
I can't stand it. I'm not that kind of guy.
No.
So, all right, I'm trying to make it as palatable as possible. They're going to fly me in a private jet to these shows.
Yeah.
That ain't bad.
It's not bad at all.
I can be by my iPad and relax when I go there. They put me up in a nice hotel. I already picked out the hotels I'm going to.
Yeah, but you'll only be there for 5 hours.
Okay, granted. But all right, I'm going to try and make it pleasant. Then they're going to fly me back, and then they move.
Are you trying to talk me into thinking this is a good idea?
Yes, because I could see you're really against this.
No, I think it's going to be great. I'm going to watch. I've never seen. Put it this way.
Right.
They made a smart move here because I've never seen the show. I will watch the show.
Now you'll watch it.
Yeah.
You'll give it a shot.
Because
But listen,
I don't even know what they do on that show. Is it like
it's like
jugglers
vaudeville? They'll do anyone on.
Yeah, just all of those sideshow kind of acts.
How is that different from X Factor? It's the same thing.
X Factor's just singers.
I gotcha.
This is they allow freaks in there too.
Love it.
But that's fun. I like that's more me.
So it's like Gong Show, but a little bit higher end.
Yeah, higher end. Yeah,
Gotcha.
and they're really looking for. My goal is to go there and find real talent and see. But from being in the music business, real talent is earned and developed. How many years did you spend in shitty clubs before you got any kind of fame?
Yeah, we started in 1986 in
how old
little
were you then?
Vans. I don't know, like 17, 18.
Okay, 17.
Yeah.
And how long were you sitting in your room practicing and pulling your puds?
Since I was, the pud started.
All right, how long were you practicing for?
Okay, practice, that's a different story. I'd say from like 8 years old on.
Right. In other words, to become a master musician, a professional, you're a professional musician. You started at 8. You probably put in you probably put in your 10,000 hours of practice.
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
Easily.
And then you go to clubs and you fail.
Well, I don't know. I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, but you don't. You're not a success
right away.
For
sure, absolutely.
And you learn how to entertain crowds, and you learn how to write a song, and that's people who go on these shows think instant success is going to happen. It's very rare.
I know.
It's very rare.
It's true. It is true, and that has a lot to do with where the culture and society is now, and like a lot of people just believe that being famous is going to solve everything for them,
and it doesn't.
And then when it doesn't, then they're really screwed.
I would have thought marrying Carmen Electra solves everything for you, but it doesn't.
Think that? No. at the end of the day, it's, you know.
I can't imagine fucking her, though. It must be just phenomenal. How many guys get to fuck Carmen Electra? Don't answer that.
We know of at least 2, 3.
All right, let me rephrase.
Get my abacus out.
What?
Whoa.
Abacus.
Whoa. Easy.
It's an Asian slander.
No, but I'm saying
Nothing to do with
she's
her.
a spectacular beauty. The
Yeah,
clothes
she is.
come off,
Oh,
and oh
forget
my
about
God, Maron, what must go on there?
You know what? I to be honest with you, that's so far from my thinking. Like that was just a
Bullshit.
She's
really
so
is.
many girls
Come
ago
on, man.
now.
You know, yeah, she's.
My
seriously,
theory is that she wasn't that great sexually. That, in other words, sometimes beautiful women kind of just are a disappointment.
They're just used to guys chasing after them,
Right.
And then they don't have to do any work.
Right. Is that kind of what happened?
I'm not saying that's what happened, but I do know that theory.
Sure sounds like you're implying it.
Hey. But
that's a disappointment. You'd rather sometimes be with a 7 as opposed to a 10. A 7 who works in bed.
Well, a 7 could also be a nighttime 9.
Right. And if you're on heroin,
it could also be a daytime 5. Which is dangerous,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you ever sometimes? Well,
I'm just saying.
All right, listen. Let me ask you about your new
With
show.
the numbers, I'm confused.
What I'm saying is, you know, the darker it gets, the hotter they can become. And by the way, I was talking to Nick, you know, I was listening to you talk to Nick Cannon and this whole thing. I couldn't be further away from being different from that guy.
Right.
If if there was a yin and yang symbol, we would be polar opposites.
How does that work? In other words,
I'm the white one, he's the black one.
Yeah, but he's got the kid. He's got the 2 kids. That ain't you.
He's into like the romance and the love and wants to get married, that whole thing.
Right.
You know, and he's shying away from, you know.
He gave up all that.
Right.
Yeah.
For me, I'm going to get crucified for saying this, but I would have taken Kim Kardashian over Mariah Carey any day.
You would have.
Oh, yeah.
Because you think she's dirtier.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
also
probably.
because she
That's got to be why.
Because she probably also needs a little more than Mariah Carey, right?
I don't know if needy sounds attractive.
Did you ever fuck Kim Kardashian?
No, that's the other thing.
You would love it.
I would, wouldn't I?
Why don't you work that?
Single.
Call her.
Yeah.
Pick up the phone. You could get
it's
her.
not worth it.
You could get her. I was trying to get into that with Nick, but because he's on terrestrial radio,
Well,
and
that was the interesting thing. You waited until it was on his show.
Right.
To ask the hard-hitting questions of the day.
Did I? I didn't realize
Oh, yeah.
that.
It was amazing. It was amazing.
Yeah, we don't really even think that
I
way
wasn't even
anymore.
thinking.
I know,
Yeah.
but it totally flipped.
I got to get a hold of that guy, and I'm sure I'll be able to now that I'm working with him.
Yeah.
And sit him down and really say to him, Dave Navarro made a good point. Kim Kardashian over Mariah Carey, and he says,
See, the key is to be with Kim Kardashian and just play a Mariah Carey record. That's all the bases covered. Done.
There you go. Well, talk to me about this show. You're doing a show about tattooing. I'm going to go get another. I want to get another tattoo. Every time I go, though, I'm so fucking paranoid with those needles and
that's
the
not a
dirty
thing. Yeah,
and the
no,
hepatitis C and the
That's
whole
not
thing.
the deal anymore.
No way?
No. They open up new ones in front of you.
But what about the ink? The ink is reused.
No, it's not. They come out of little dropper bottles. They put them in little caps, and then when they're done with that cap, they just toss
When's the last time you got tattooed?
Oh, Friday the 13th.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Where'd
you
you
just
get?
got one.
Yeah, just one.
You're not sick of the... I mean, your body's practically all covered.
I don't think I'll ever get sick of it.
You'd never
I've
get
been
one on
doing-
your face, though, right?
You never say never. I mean, the one I did was back here on my head, behind my ear.
Right.
So, and
Why
I thought,
put one there?
I thought because there's a shop called True Tattoo in Hollywood,
right?
And the owner Oliver Peck, who's on our show, also owns Elm Street Tattoo in Dallas, and they have every Friday the 13th. They do 24 hours. They crank out as many 13s as possible.
What did you put? Oh, you put a 13?
Yeah, it's just a 13. It's like a tradition at this point.
I mean, your tattoos all mean something to you.
Not all of them, no.
They don't. Some of them. Do you ever walk in and just get one?
Yeah,
like
all
in
the
other words,
time.
you don't pick it out. That you say to the guy, "Slap something on me."
No, that doesn't happen, but I'll have a vague idea, and then we'll just talk to the artist and get it together. But at this point, some of them mean stuff. Some of them, I think, just look good.
I have
some
a
of
friend-
them are just commemorating moments,
I have a close friend, believe it or not. I just have a close friend. That's all. I just want to work that.
Great story, huh?
Good story.
Who's that?
No. I have a close friend, and it's funny. Whenever he sees a guy with a tattoo, and now I have tattoos, not a lot like you, but I have them. He laughs, and he considers himself something of a man's man. He's just like, you know what? You guys are all fucking pussies. You know, what do you need your art on your body?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, you know, maybe you're just maybe you're a little bored and maybe you just need to go get a fucking life. Do you think it's mental illness? I mean, completely.
Do I think it's mental illness?
Covering your body with pictures?
You know what? In my case, probably more than likely.
Right. I mean,
But,
you're completely covered. Sometimes I look at you and I go, there's a disturbing history on your arms.
I'm not completely covered, but you know, look, I like the art form. I've been doing this since I was for 26 years.
Right.
You know, this is something that, and it's like, you know, when you first get your first one, you're a young kid, and someone says, "Oh, that's a phase," and this and that. That phase is never worn off. In fact, all the things I was told were phases: music, tattoos, girls, all the things that I was told I would, you know, that would wear off, have never worn off.
Do you think tattoos are a way of claiming your own body? In other words,
I don't know, man.
Is it the ultimate rebellion? You're trying to say to your mother or your father, "Hey, man, this is mine."
I've heard that argument. I think that there's just, you know, for every person, there's a whole different reason behind it.
Does anything on you represent Carmen Electra?
No.
You don't have a Carmen?
No. I did, but I covered it up.
You did?
Yeah.
Why?
It was really, it was a prime piece of real estate on my body, and it was just done badly. It was just.
Was it also because when you make love to a woman, they see it and they read it?
You know, no. It was like I had right in here in the center of my chest, I had a really poorly done
heart.
It was a CE. And it's cool, and I wouldn't have covered if it was awesome.
What has Carmen been covered with? What is there?
It's a Sacred Heart.
A Sacred Heart.
Yeah.
You got rid of her and put the Sacred Heart on.
You know, it's still kind of.
And so you're telling me I don't need to have a health scare every time I go into a tattoo place. They've got that all worked out.
It depends on where you go.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I would say 99.9% of the shops are reliable.
My wife and I are thinking of going in and putting our dog's name right here.
Perfect.
Is that okay?
Yeah, it's great.
You accept that? That's okay to do.
Thumbs up from
me.
You
ever have a dog's name on your own?
Yeah, arguably several.
There you go again.
Oh, my.
So, the new show.
Yeah.
A bunch of tattoo artists are competing for $100,000.
That's right.
It's like America's Got Talent, except for tattoo guys.
Essentially, yeah.
And who are
It's
the
actually
judges?
like those cooking shows.
Yeah. Who's the judge?
It's myself, Oliver Peck, and Chris Nunez. Chris Nunez was on Miami Ink for a lot of years.
Right.
And Oliver Peck is a world-renowned. They're both amazing tattoo artists. I'm more of a host,
$100,000 would change a tattoo artist's life because those guys don't make a lot of bread, do they?
A lot of money.
They don't.
And these guys, here's the other thing about this show is that, arguably some are better than others.